begin raiding the north of Altus at the moment, and we're going to put a stop to it. So if you guys open up your map and look up at the northern side of the map.
You set us up to fail here. No one can capture Captain Jack Sparrow.
I don't know. He is like the worst pirate that I've ever heard of.
Yeah, but
you
have heard of him.
I fucking hate this evening already.
Yes.
But you'll notice you have 3 objectives marked on the map at the moment. You'll be inserted by parachute at the drop zone I've already marked out for you. That's where you'll be dropping. And your initial task will be to destroy the pirate ships currently in Tonas Bay to prevent their escape, basically trap them here. Once they're trapped, you can then move on to the town that they are currently busy sacking, looting, and pillaging, which is the town of Feni down here. Captain Sparrow is also nearby. We have fucking air superiority, so we can see basically everything that's going on at the moment.
We may have air superiority, but he has a jar of dirt.
Yeah, and this will henceforth be known as that we almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'll tell you about that sound system.
Oh my god.
So yeah, essentially, you're going to drop in, you're going to go and destroy the pirate boats, and then you're going to kill the Sparrow, and then you're going to clear out the village. And that's pretty much your objectives. I know there is quite a lot of distance to cover there, so I'm not sure whether you want to talk to Kelly about getting some vehicles dropped with you. If not, there will be civilian vehicles in the AO. After all, it is a civilian area, so you might be able to commandeer some of them if you don't fancy walking.
It's not that far, actually.
No. Can we shit on his bed?
Force composition-wise, they've left a small force behind to protect the ships, but they're fucking pirates. From my guesses, they'll probably be bored as fuck, not paying much attention. You shouldn't have any issues dealing with them. By small force, about 10 to 15 men guarding the ships. Make sure you bring equipment to destroy them as well, obviously.
Can I get the death charges?
Yeah.
Peach, about Taurus Bay, I'm pretty sure that's a fortress nigh impregnable, able to withstand, siege for years. Locally called as a Shipwreck Cove.
Fucking hate this place.
Yeah, I'm struggling through the brief already. Captain Sparrow, he's up there overseeing the looting. He's taken up position in a sort of fucking wee military outpost a little bit there. So he's got some guys with him. Probably no more than 10, 15 blokes as well. And then the actual village to the south of Freddy, that's where most of the pirates are going around having a good time and causing havoc. So there's a little bit more there. There's probably about 20 blokes there. To 30 of them running around there according to the I-Star reports. But they're in the throes of looting and pillaging, so if you sneak up on them, you'll probably be able to fuck them up pretty easily. What else? So you might need vehicles. I'll be able to provide, Command will be able to provide I-Star reports to you if at any point you need them. Obviously, Flight's off doing their own thing, so I'll be doing that. I'm on ZeusNet 33.3. So if you want any I-Star reports or something, we'll get them for you. Yeah, apart from that, the detailing of the pirate craft that we can see from the sky at least they have 4 larger boats, and they have 4 sort of rib-like vessels that also need to be destroyed. Currently part of Taurus Bay. That's pretty much it. So, any questions? No questions?
Yes, do these pirates abide by any sort of code?
They're more like guidelines from what I've been told.
Do you think they'd be willing to parlay?
They will not be willing to parley. They're here to loot and pillage, and they will see that uniform you're wearing and suspect you've come to kill them, and their suspicions will be correct.
If I don't hear "Hello, Poppet," I'm going to be sad this entire evening.
But you best start believing in ghost stories, Missy.
You're in one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do what we did on Brimstone, so I'll be running the jump. I'll be counting you out of the airplane, and then I'll return to base and do my Zeusing thing from here. So
Cool.
Yeah.
You said you got to be on 33.3, right?
33.3 for Zeus. I'm also on flight now, I think, for some reason.
I bet.
I think it's a good point that Connolly isn't here tonight, because obviously it's bad luck to bring a woman on a mission with us.
He's in my Twitch chat, does that count?
Oh no. Oh no. Bad luck.
Finally, I give you permission to bitch slap Spittle. Anyway. Right, anyone got any questions for Peach?
Any more questions, guys? Or
Is there any particular look like the peg legs or anything we're looking for, or are they all just running around like Samoans?
Samoans.
It's Samoans.
Captain Jack has been struggling with recruiting, so he has drawn most of his motley crew from the Somalian variety. So
Not the Samoan variety, no.
not the Samoan variety.
That's comforting.
So yeah,
Don't know if we'd be able to deal with Polynesian pirates.
There'll be a lot of hackers around, I think.
Captain Jack himself should be pretty distinctive. You should be able to tell him out from the crowd. He's a bit eccentric, and if you could, he'd like his hat
He also has a jar of dirt.
as a trophy. So
Is he surrounded by an indigenous tribe that are trying to eat him?
they might have been indigenous at one point, but now they have AKs and they're willing to die for him.
And they worship him as a god.
By the way, Spittle, you shag dogs,
Why? What?
apparently.
Where does this come from?
Watch out.
Connolly's ripping on you already.
Didn't take long. Cool. So yeah, we'll have one of the players kindly given us a pilot to run the initial insert and the reinserts should we need them.
Is it C McFly or is it B McFly?
B McFly's back, C McFly's gone away from it.
Hey, okay.
Didn't you see the video?
I did, I was just making sure. I didn't know which one's on duty currently.
See, McFly's went back to fucking whichever company he came from. He's on administrative leave.
Yes. He's pregnant.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he just didn't accept raps.
Cool.
Like Arnie and Junior.
He got upped off some Sadaf guys.
Right.
This is
any
going
more
downhill.
questions
Should we just get cracking on?
Any more questions, guys, before we?
No,
No.
I don't.
for
No.
Peach? Merci beaucoup.
Okay, so head to Gravia whenever you're ready. And
Good idea.
the machine flight will
By the way, I could only get one debt charge, so I suppose I'm probably
set
gonna
up
have to
a
get debt
C-130
charges.
over there.
Oh,
so-
I can grab one.
Yeah, you'll need either debt charges or AT
Go on, then.
to take out the boats. So.
Duffy?
Grab.
I'll do it.
Could you pass on to the rest of the section to load them in?
Already done. They're loading in right now.
Lovely.
Cool.
Plus 7. Cool. So let me know whenever you're ready. I'll go through my whole big
ready.
spiel for throwing you out the plane.
Right. My ICs have all just decided to disappear.
Excuse me, hello, am I invisible?
Yes. This should be fairly easy.
You didn't transmit this?
Did I not?
No.
It should be fair.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie and 1-3 Charlie, 1-0. Can you please come back to the briefing? Out.
I think they got overexcited at the prospect of getting fucking debt charges.
Oh, important point. As far as we know, they've not got any fucking vehicles at all.
Sweet.
Apart from the Black Pearl.
They might have like jury-rigged 1 or 2 technicals, but if they have, I haven't seen them on the ice stars. So just watch out for that. But there's been nothing heavier than a fucking flatbed with a gun on it, maybe. So
There. Roger. Right then. Cool. Yeah, cheers, Pete.
Away with you.
oh,
Away with you, beggar.
signal on it. I have a seat at this table.
Alright, this goes on to math then. So, drop zone will be in grid 107222 unless B McFly deems otherwise.
Hang on. What, you want it along that straight road?
Oh.
Oh.
There, you could have it
Alright, okay.
that way, I suppose, could you?
Heard.
Not
Well,
that long. I
There's
mean,
not that many of us, to be fair.
oh, true, I guess. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be too many trees there, and it doesn't seem. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll do that.
Do you mind doing the drops? I've seen as Peter gives you some.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'll count them out.
Alright, that one. Cool.
Happy to.
Right, so once we land there, we'll just didn't even bother putting an RV marker down because we'll be going straight east. So we'll have 1-3 followed by 1-2 and then 1-1 in the rear. Sorry, cancel 1-3 up front, then 1-1, then 1-2 in the rear. Moving off. So 1-3 will go straight up to this high point, so you can get eyes on that area, like see what's there for us, while the rest slowly move up. We'll put a form-up marker here. So when we break off, 1-3 goes up here, 1-2 and 1-1, we'll go here and hold there until 1-3 can get eyes on over there. Ideally, from there we'll have 1-2 going up to this high point here, so we can get decent eyes on into the bay. I will not be surprised if they have some forces up there, Spittle, seeing as, you know, it's quite...
vital.
It's a high point, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite a vital point, so I wouldn't be surprised if they got something in there. That's why we'll wait till 1-3 gives us the fucking shout on what they can spot before you push up to that way. And 1-1 will go here, because 1-1 will be going in, so 1-1 you'll need the depth charges, as soon as you'll be the ones going in.
Roger.
So from there, if 1-2, if you do have a couple of lads in there that you'll need to deal with, if it's a couple, I'm sure you can handle it. If it's more than a couple, then what we'll have to do is 1-2 will 1-2 will go up to here and start laying down fire, and then 1-1 will push up to assault to take them out, and 1-2 pushes over to this point, and 1-1 will then go in with 1-2 to run fire, and 1-3 also acting. You know, I know it's a bit of a distance, but you can spot stuff, any QRFs you could deal with, and just take out any targets that you can actually spot. Right, from there, once we've destroyed all the pirate ships, we will then reorg at RV1. From there, we'll then push off to RV2. I'll put some more markers down as we're going, because we'll need to take out, oh shit, lag, Captain Sparrow, before we move off to clear out the pirates in the village. So we'll leave that until we get closer and actually get some eyes on and see what the crack is. Everyone happy with that so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes, Pete. Civilians. You said there will be civilians around, didn't you?
If not, if there are any civilians about, they're probably dead by now, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, so there aren't any civilians.
There are no civilians.
Oh,
Not
right,
living, at
Roger.
least. As far as we know.
Fair one. Well, so you know they're all either dead or gone, so God help them. If they've got a gun and they're not us, then they're fair game.
Roger. I need pistol mugs. I'm gonna get some pistol mugs.
Cool. Everyone happy with that?
Actually, yeah, where's the gunpowder?
Yep. Quick question.
Yeah, I'm good.
How many explosives do you need us to take?
Have IC and 2IC take 2, the detonator each, and have another one take a spare one as well, just in case.
There are 8 crafts, 8 ships total. that we can
I have
destroy.
4 on me.
If they're close enough together, they should want it. Good point. We don't really want to fucking have as many of you lads carrying as much as they can, then, just in case that they're not clumped together.
Yeah, okay, I'll make sure to get at least 10
Yeah, 2 in each. Everyone has about 2.
Oh, also, can I draw your attention to the tasks section of your map there? I worked hard putting some tasks in, so...
Whoa.
Oh.
They even link over to the destinations as well, which I'm pretty fucking chuffed about, so...
Got another question. How would going to Gravia, is that via some teleportation pole, or...?
Yeah, the teleport pole behind us.
You've definitely used it before.
Yeah. Right, if everyone's happy with that, then feel free to go brief your lads, and then we'll get it going. What's the spittle?
Okay.
You know the mod we have, so you can, when you talk on radio, you grab your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to remove it if you're gonna go forward using this whole, spawn location thing. Because as soon as you die, you no longer hold it, and because you technically die at the start of the game, now it doesn't work. So there's no point really having it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not talking.
No, I was doing it on my local net. Oh yeah, I just noticed. But the thing is, don't we die during mission and respawn? And that still works.
No. As soon as you die, it's gone. It doesn't work.
Okay.
So yeah, as soon as you die, you no longer actually touch your radio.
Okay, well the thing is, we've got we're reviewing. Obviously, today is the final day of the headless client period, and then we're moving into the mods next.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry for the delay. Where are you guys?
Cool.
Right, hopefully this won't take too much setup and we can just kind of get...
Just at the load-up area, where the boards are, section. Don't forget to arm up yourself first.
Beautiful. Get a NLAW as well.
Stand by. Come back here. Better?
Yep.
Come over. Hi chaps, listening. Right, since Spencer's just over there, we got Smith, but then again he's an AI, he's just going to follow you, Smith. So, Smith, just brief him on any key points of your maps. Okay, tonight we have a dangerous figure loose, Captain Jack Sparrow. He is called...
All stations, this is 1-0. Once you've briefed up your lads, feel free to go to the teleport pole and make your way to Gravia. Out.
He has been rampaging and pirating and looting in the top, just north of Gravia, in this area. We will be moving in via C-130. We'll be dropping at grid coordinates 107-222. Scene drop zone?
Same.
Okay. Now, the objective tonight, we're going to move to Shipwreck Cove to destroy the pirate ships. There's about 5 of them. 1 and 1 3 are taking explosives. Once we've taken that out, we'll move to RV1, and obviously then push on, try and eliminate Captain Jack Sparrow, and clear out his gang from the villages in that area. We're not expecting vehicles for them, but obviously expect standard like AKs, lightly armed, probably not armoured infantry. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they got a few technicals around. Also be on the lookout for the Black Pearl. So when
How would we identify the Black Pearl?
It's black. Yeah, exactly, and also you'll identify Jack Sparrow as he'll be the best pirate you've ever seen.
Okay.
And also you've ever heard of. And also he will be carrying a jar of dirt. Okay, so when we drop, obviously get yourselves to the 1-2 form up point. We will form up at this tree line in a kind of semi-ARD kind of fashion. And essentially then the all-back order for pushing out to the form up point to the northeast of that position will be 1-3, 1-2, 1-1. So 1-3 will immediately peel off to their SBF and get some eyes out. 1-1 and 1-2 will stay at the form up point and await 1-3 setup. Once that's taken place, we'll then obviously carry on and we'll push into our position, which is just to the east, 200 meters from the pirate ships. Is that understood? Okay. Obviously, once we've dealt with that area, blown everything up, we'll RV RV1 and then push off to our final objectives. Any questions?
No.
Lovely. How are we for ammunition? We all armed up?
Yep.
Okay. Fader, get yourself an N-Law. Smith, get yourself a reserve AT. 84 HEDP.
Everyone missed the entire briefing.
I don't know what we're doing.
Don't worry, Smith will help you.
Shooting pilots.
Did he sign the poll?
He did, as an attendant.
Fair one, right?
If he turns
Yeah.
up late, then I'll have a fucking go at him. But
Who's this?
if he doesn't, then, well,
Then-
I'll leave it to you guys.
Who's this, Underwood?
Scrapper.
Roger. Lewis?
Yeah.
Just confirming, 1-2 is essentially getting in there, getting eyes, and then supporting by fire for 1-1, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
So once we will go into their position first.
Yeah.
Get out just focusing mostly on that hill of yours first to make sure that you guys are good to go there. And then once you are making your way there, they'll be getting eyes on the rest of the compound, just letting us know what's there. And then once you're in position, you'll be providing 1-1 support.
Okay. From the amount of guys he said, how much ordnance do you want me to use on this facility? As in, like, how likely are we for a resupply?
But we can still get resupplies. I highly doubt Peter's going to stop us from getting resupplies.
Yeah. So moderate, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say what you've been necessary.
Okay. Right, Roger.
Like, try not to go over the top, but, you know, don't underdo it either.
Yeah. Right. Roger. Out.
Spittle, we get to go to the pole?
Yep, all the addition of the guys, obviously, like I said, we're pushing up to the 1-2 marker. We're providing SPF for 1-1. Just keep an eye out on that hill. It is directly adjacent to it. There's more than likely going to be a lookout at that point, so just keep your eyes open. And also, it'll be more of a recce approach, so we'll keep stealthy. Hard hats on, make ready, and safety's off. Let's go.
Yep, follow on, Peter.
Duffy, continue to grab you. Underwood, what was that?
Oh, Lewis, I'll be a second. I've literally just swapped to AR.
Yeah, Roger. Ooh, okay. 1-2 from Penryn.
Yeah, Herman on me. Front is towards the terminal.
Count. Lewis.
Yeah.
Underwood will be about 30 Sierras. He's just swapping to an AR roll.
Okay. Man, this is fucking... This backpack and chest thing fucks me every time.
Do you want people just to naturally start getting loaded up, or wait?
Nah, just get loaded up as soon as the better, really.
1-2 on me. Backpacks on chest chaps and get your parachutes.
Seems to work this time.
Is there any in here?
Oh, it never fucking works for me.
MC1 chaps. Peach forgot to clear the damn boxes.
They're all the way up the bottom.
We got another free spot rep once for sea driving, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
We did. See if we can get another one for fucking Brimstone.
Yeah, man.
Duffy?
That sea dragon.
Fader, if you'd be on point, man.
No, I'm actually done some good work on
There you
that.
go.
Yeah.
Blind shot. Just quickly go over it.
Let's see if my inventory will still be here this time.
It's Spencer. It's mostly going to be in ace interaction with the plane. You'll hear the jump master give you a number at the start and say what jump net is. And put your radio on like channel 3 for that. It's going to be the easiest one. And just listen to the instructions. He's going to say stand up, hook up. That's all via the interaction menu. In the plane, when you interact with the Windows key, you see at the top of the static line, that will have the options that you need. And then when your number's called, jump and get to RB.
There's a C-130 over in those hangars. Oh wait, I think I deleted them, didn't I? I think they were the old ones.
It's, we're in episode. I don't think we've ever gotten into like a normal vehicle with these, have we?
Sorry, can you say that again?
We've never gotten into a normal vehicle, like a fucking ground vehicle with these. It's always a plane.
Yeah.
Which should be fine. You shouldn't really interfere.
It's a vehicle's a vehicle.
Yeah.
But then again, we've always loaded these things on and never gotten out of the plane again.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
Like, one time's still loading it.
Okay, we're still waiting on Androids anyway, aren't we?
Well, I mean, I've got the man truck right there for my section's movements behind you.
Right. We'll just get everyone in that in a minute once everyone's here.
I think
they're spooling it up, yeah.
Spool it up anyway, yeah.
I'm here, Lewis.
Oh, you're already here?
Yeah.
Fair one.
1-2, we all clear on the plan? All good on the scheme and manoeuvre?
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm just doing what I'm told, man.
I also told him to just grab an AR and some ammo, no signal area shit, just grab it and come.
Giggity.
Cool, so since it looks like the 130's getting brought over here, do you want to...
Murphy, put your hard hat on.
You can't.
You can't?
Nope.
He can
He's
drop
already
the
got his
bag on
backpack down.
And then swap his bag over.
Yeah,
the
and there's a
back.
50-50 chance that if he does that, he's going to lose his ability to actually have any inventory in the backpack. So, at this point, he's better off just jumping with the soft hat.
Basically, he's going to have a meeting with a bullet pretty soon.
Don't worry, mate, we can spare him.
It's almost like I have an in-law.
You can always pick that up.
I'm also DMR.
Yeah, whenever we ask for a guess, it's going to be green.
I'm just going to be all of the green.
All stations 1-0, if you want to start lining up next to the C-130, we'll get numbered off there while we await Chumley. Out.
1-2, stand up.
I'm gonna go.
Vader, follow 1 for 1-1.
Yes, I'll tap you from board if you just tell me my number.
Always.
So I need to quickly run AFK for like 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, I'll just do that now, during a good time.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like I should be streaming, but are you recording? Nope. Good, there's no evidence. That's a fair point. Maybe I should make evidence. Oh, no fabricating evidence.
Murphy, did they say jump net yet?
Oh, no.
Probably 50.1.
We'll see. Right, let's start Streamlabs as admin. Thank you, Blakeway, for reminding me that I need evidence.
Anything I can and will say will be used against me in a court of law.
Absolutely.
And here we have 1-1 tearing itself apart already.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0. What's the situation with Chumley? How long is he going to be? Over.
1
with Charlie, wait, 1. Over. Okay, was it?
I said about 5.
Right, 1-2, switching main channel to secondary. Stand by for jump net.
1-0, just 1 with Charlie, message over. Oh, okay, well, mate. Probably 5 minutes. Like we said, 5 to 10.
Well, what's he done already? I thought he's already got onto the server.
He got kicked out, so he's had to do the whole process again, and this is Chumley with it net connection.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
fair one. We ain't waiting then.
Okay.
Okay. Will you be in contact with us, or is he still doing it?
So
It'll be either me or Mikhail if we have any use it.
sort of
Okay.
on the ground.
Right, okay, chaps. Jump
Just
net
so-
is
just so there's no-
69.0. Make sure you're all on it.
What?
Okay, just making sure.
We just fucking ooh-ooed. I heard that.
We'll have less of that.
Nah.
What's the jump that was again?
69.0. The sex number.
The sex number. Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much go down.
Right, jump net radio text.
Yeah, we got
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
To do what?
Right, okay.
Oh, tonight I'm
Is Mikhail in? Whereabouts
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
right here, bud.
Actually,
the only one with the silencer.
I'll change active runway for the moment. Temporarily, get your rights open.
Mikhail, you here?
To left.
Yeah, I'm here, bud.
Oh, okay, right.
And lower
Mikhail 1.
0, 4 right.
Gale 1.
Underwood 2.
Underwood 2.
Epsilon 3.
Epsilon 3.
Lewis 4.
Lewis 4.
Lancaster 5. Spencer 6.
Spencer 6.
Smith 7.
Smith 7.
Duffy 8.
Duffy 8.
Spittle 9.
Spittle 9.
Vader 10.
Vader 10.
Matthews 11.
Matthews 11.
Blakeway 12.
Blakeway 12.
Gibbons 13.
Gibbons 13.
Hendricks 14.
Hendricks 14.
Murphy 15.
How did the bus see level? How do I get the
We'll
lucky fire?
quickly go over it in case any of you have forgotten.
What's the elevation?
Once you're in the airframe, you will have the option on your ACE self-interact to both stand up and hook up. Once the red light is called, I will tell you to stand up and hook up. Once the green light is called, I will start counting down or up from 1.
16.
Yep, to 15. No?
Well, I assume you'll be 16.
Yeah, I'm not jumping out. I have to kill you guys tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll start counting down. Whenever your number is called, you use your scroll menu to scroll and select static line jump. So you use your scroll menu to select static line jump. I know some of you couldn't figure out last time in Brimstone, so hopefully that's enough here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can begin boarding whenever you're ready.
Whoa. Whoever's in the pilot seat, cease all operations. 1, 2, proceed. Let's go.
Does anyone know if you can jump up this thing with a ramp down?
I don't think it makes a difference because we go out the side doors technically.
You want me to see whether we can get the ramp open for the jump?
Emergency-wise,
I mean,
doors, but otherwise it doesn't really matter because it's just objective and then it'll be out of the plane anyway.
Yeah, in theory it won't make any difference if the ramp's open. It'll just mean that you can see stuff. Because yeah, they jump out the doors, not the ramp. The ramp's only used for Halo. Or Halo.
But cool.
Yeah, we'll have to get reinserted later on.
If you're doing it over net, we'd be able to hear you.
Oh, that's a fucking good idea.
Yeah.
I'll do it over net anyway. Fucking well, none of this shit.
You need to open the ramp there.
Too low, now I can jump.
So what, we came in too low, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, because someone told MacArthur not to fly over the enemy location.
Yeah, we're literally right over the enemy base.
I think we lost somebody.
We've lost at least 5 people hit the floor.
Let's play flat for the rest of the
Pete, do you think it might have also something to do with the fact you said it like hook up, stand up? Maybe to like space it out a little bit.
He's actually over by the pirate ships as well.
I mean, we could be Navy SEALs now. Send us in again.
Smith is talking on net, by the way.
Jump net or?
Jump net.
I can barely hear him.
Yeah, we can hear you, Smith. I'll sort you out in a minute.
Where do you want him? Do you want him teleported back to Gravia?
No, fucking teleported to where we last.
Yeah, to the top.
But wait until we're on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not bothered jumping anymore. Ah, there it is.
Was it me or did the ship like real metal?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want us to go and model one just for this off.
PCS, yes. PCS. I think we're going round again, so...
Colorblind Peach.
Glad someone asked the question.
Yeah, I was thinking this too.
The jump lights have changed, according to our pilot.
Nope, I definitely heard him. He called the correct ones.
Look, he fucking said green light. I told you to get out of the plane. Not charge it.
All stations, this is 1-0. Once you're on the ground, reorg at grid 103222. Acknowledge. Over.
1 with Charlie, acknowledged, out.
1 to Charlie, acknowledged, out.
1 to Charlie, Roger. Acknowledged, out.
Right, 1-2, listen up. We are now moving to grid coordinate 103-222 to RV on top of the hill. We'll link up there.
Copy down.
Hello, 1-0, this is 1 with Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
1 Charlie, be advised we'll be taking the eastern arc of an ARD at the RP, over.
1-0, roger, out.
Smith, Spencer, you on the ground?
Yeah. I am at the RB at 013222.
Roger.
1 to Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
1 to Charlie, be advised, I believe my 2 members of section failed to do the jump promptly. They are both tier 2, sorry, tier 1 and tier 2. I don't have my CTAB to find my tier 1. Is someone able to look for him, over?
I just got revived, but
1-0,
I have no idea what
roger, out.
User in your channel timed out.
Out of the plane somehow. I've got no idea how. And I have no idea where I am.
Use your GPS.
Hello, all stations. This is 1-2 Charlie, approaching RV from the southwest, out.
I'm at the
1-2, form up on west, semi-ARD. We'll have Charlie on the southwest, Delta on the northwest.
Because he doesn't have a CTAB, he won't appear on CTAB.
Is helmet cam.
Who is it?
It's Lancaster, but when I click on Epsilon, it shows me Epsilon's position Underwood shows me his position. Lancaster shows me the camera.
That's
and
because
position
he
of the
just got
previous
into it.
resident.
Yeah, that's
He's
because
still
he
in
just
the
got
vehicle.
Yeah, he
Spencer.
got in a vehicle base. I saw him a second ago.
You're on the northwest now, over there.
Yeah. That's why it doesn't.
Duffy, give me a sweep of SME-ARD. Once you're all happy they're set, push them out.
Yeah, but I've just seen him a minute ago get into a Land Rover. I was going through them a second ago, going, "What's going on?" And then he was jumping into
Alright,
a
lads,
Land Rover.
push out. 20 meters.
Lewis?
Which
He
would
might
make
have
sense
fucking,
if he's not here.
Yeah, he might have disconnected or something. Yeah.
Might I recommend we move this ARD to the northwest on the other side of this hill, just in case they've got spotters on that hill line?
Alright, so let's push out an extra 10.
We're moving out anyway, because everyone who's here is here.
Okay.
So we're going to be moving.
Right, 1-2's form up on the west.
He won't show up because of no deaths, so he probably died.
No.
Hello, 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-0, he may have died because it seems that he's not showing his camera feed, which would mean that he's in a vehicle. And
Vader?
given
Plane was too
saw
low.
him on helmet,
Push the south out 50 meters.
jump option back out. Thanks, over.
1-3 Charlie, roger that. I believe my other guy is at the RV now anyway. Out.
Hello, 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, nothing heard, over.
At all stations, 1-3 Charlie, be advised we are on the move to our position now. Out.
1-2, get ready to move. Okay. Downfire team, pull it in. Fader, take us out behind 1-3. Duffy, follow on when ready.
Roger that. Yeah, that'll back it up a bit.
1-2 Charlie, on the move out of RV. Out.
All stations 1-0, radio check, over.
1-2 Charlie, 1-0, ray check, okay, over.
1-0, radio check, okay.
Fader, keep going. Okay. Vader, who's that in front of us? Let's slide in.
Matthews and Murphy.
Murphy! Where's he gone?
Matthew closest.
Where's Matthew? What the hell? Keep it going, Vader.
Yep.
Holding. On the move.
Moving out. Yeah, Duffy, for some reason 1-1 is in front of us, even though the Orbat order was 1-3, 1-2, 1-1.
Orbat order is us last. According to the message that Lewis put inside chat.
Oh, he put a message inside chat.
Yeah, because he wasn't responding, or wasn't transmitting.
Yeah, I saw the move. Didn't see anything else.
Yeah, there was one just after that. I think it's
Roger that.
I think it's 1-3, 1-1, 1-2.
Yeah, I've got a massive scroll of messages from the server. That's probably why I didn't see it. Okay, chaps, since we're forming up the rear, let's form a half-attack rear. So, Duffy, form your chaps in extend line on my right. Actually, on your right.
That's the same side, though.
Yes, I just want you to be the base.
And also,
Yeah, bring it up.
is breaking off to their position out.
No, Duffy, you're fine where you are. I want them to base off your right, so they're on your right behind me. There you are. Duffy?
On my right.
Yeah, so you're still behind me, and then they're to your right. Hold.
Hold.
Vader, they've pushed off.
Yep.
Yeah, keep going, they pushed off.
Yeah, okay.
Right, back on the move.
Delta back on the move.
Duffy, you catch that message in the top right corner?
Something about Jack Sparrow being a pirate, but we have heard of him. It's fluff text.
Why are we going this route? Fader, break it off left.
So, 1-1 Charlie and 1-2 Charlie. Remember, you're to go to the former point. Over.
1-1 Charlie, roger that. We're pushing north right now. Over.
1-0, roger.
Delegate low.
Audio helicopter belt buckle. Hello 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send over.
1-2 Charlie, I've got audio and sighting on a Chinook to my southwest, over.
1-0, roger, that is friendly. I'll be popping smoke for it.
Alright, back on your feet. Alright, Fader, take us out.
1-1 Charlie, arriving at former point, taking the eastern route. Out.
Take us to the former point.
Roger. Okay, 1-1 is to our right. Duffy, get a semi-ARD, form up to the west.
Aye. Charlie, northwest, Delta southwest.
Hendricks,
Yeah, mate.
forming at 1-2 to your rear.
Yeah, roger, I saw you. Yeah, we were just here.
Stay within the tree line.
Okay.
Great. Is platoon with you?
They were closely behind me, and I believe that's him right there.
There he is.
Right, we got the reinserts coming. They were jumping out of that chimney now, so they should be here in about 5 minutes. I was just going to wait here until we get here from 1-3 and tell us what they see.
Hello, 1-0, 1-3 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
Smith, feel free to push out a little bit
1-3
more
Charlie,
to get more space in the
I
vicinity.
have marked on map what I have got eyes on within the port, over.
No, he hasn't.
1-0, did you mark them in group or side, over?
1-3 Charlie, swapping them over now. Out.
Yeah, Lewis, I got really confused because 1-1 was in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck are 1-1 in front of me? We were meant to be middle, and apparently you typed it in side chat.
Say again? I had fucking flight saying something on net then.
I got really confused with 1-1 in front of us because I had Matthew storm past me. I'm like, what the hell are 1-1 doing? We're meant to be middle. And it turns out you typed it in side chat. And obviously I've got the server stuff scrolling, so I never saw it.
Yeah,
we were told that during briefing as well. That we,
yeah.
No, it's 1-3, 1-2, 1-1.
I then said cancel 1-3, 1-1.
Oh, I never heard that at all.
No, I did, but it's well.
You do that on the radio?
No. We were all stood there in a circle in the brief.
Okay. I never heard that whatsoever.
1 second.
You didn't transmit.
So I didn't. 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-0, from your position, can you see if there's anything marked on 1-2's marker in grid 117229? Over.
1-3 Charlie, had a quick look. There is nothing at the very top of the hill, over.
1-0, roger. Out. Alright, yeah, close in. So we're going to move out from here, so we'll have 1-1 to the point, followed by 1-2. 1-1, you'll get to your marker. I put that there because there should be a lot of tree line there, so you feel free to push in further. Have a quick look inside that building, but if it does look like there's someone in there and you're going to have to deal with them, don't do it just yet. Try and stay out of sight, let 1-2 get to their position before you start actually opening fire. But try and get as close to the edge of the tree line, so you're closest to that as you can be. 1-2, so your position, like 1-3 just said, they didn't spot anything here, but that doesn't mean there's nothing on this side. So ideally, what you're doing, make your way around the northern route, make sure that northern side's clear, then push up to there.
I don't think this is traversable, but yeah.
Well, as best as you can. Just try and get eyes just in case there is something there. But either way, go around it from the northern side into it. From there, 1-1, once 1-2's in position, you'll liaise between each other. So then 1-2's ready to assist you. They'll then open fire for you to then push in. You can see you've got a bit of a fucking distance to go before you get there. But if you use on the map left control and right click and then height, you'll see you're quite higher until you get to around here where you're in a bit of a defilade.
I would advise you could also get your chaps into this river, this ravine.
Yeah.
That is a perfect position.
Okay. Rick, one question. Do we could already clear those houses before setting up, right?
If there's someone in there, I'd rather. What's that? Yeah, well, just briefly 1-2 1-1. Yeah, so I'd rather you not. If there is someone in there, avoid breaching it until 1-2 is ready, because as soon as you fire that shot, everything kicks off. So we don't want you breaching it until 1-2 is actually in position ready. Understood?
Yeah,
but you can look in through the windows, to make sure that there's someone there. If there's no one there, then you can go past it. Right.
If it's a little old lady, just say hello and ask for a mince pies.
Okay.
Lewis, when we actually start to engage and one pushes in for the assault, do you want me to switch fire, or should I not, confuse them?
When one goes in, you can switch fire if you'd like to, like north of them. So
Yeah, right.
rather than firing here, fire onto here, or just raise it up so that you'll be firing on any of them to try to escape. Either way, as soon as 1-1 is actually in the compound, just check fire.
Oh, hello, Lundgren.
Hey, Lundy. 1-3 are currently to our southeast.
Right, I'll go over there.
No worries. Right, you both happy with that?
Yeah, Roger.
Right, if we get moving then.
Yeah, cool.
Briefly lads while we're on the move, so 1-1 will take point, then 1-2.
Hendricks? Just a bit of intel. When we did the convenient fly over the enemy position earlier, I did not see any fortifications, or at least any major ones.
And the boats looked pretty simple.
Oh yeah, it was literally...
So I didn't see any infantry though. I don't know if you did.
No, they probably weren't spawned in at that point, or they were just very small.
Or
but,
maybe they were garrisoned.
Yeah, nothing major seems to be there. No earthworks, so should be enemy in the open.
Move in, keep eyes out, buildings around us, and
yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Just between you and me, how many enemy do you want me to leave for you?
Just do whatever you can do, mate.
Okay. Roger. Right.
Yep.
Break. Duffy, form up in the centre.
Oh, mate, I'm turbo right now, honestly.
Got to hold.
Internet, man. No, true.
Okay. This is planned. We are going to move along the coast, and obviously recce as much as we can this northern rocky area if we can, just to make sure there's no enemy positions there. Otherwise, we'll proceed into our SBF position. We'll then start getting looks on this. 1-1 at this point should hopefully have got to about here. Once we're in position, they will push past these buildings, make sure they're clear, and then obviously we'll proceed then with our assault. They will proceed with the assault, we'll be SBFing. Yeah. We'll use UGLs and obviously 5.56. We're not wasting the AT. Also...
Unless that patrol boat starts shooting at us.
Yeah, I doubt it will though. They look more like a wooden boat. Additionally, once 1-1 gets close, we will switch fire probably to the eastern side. FYI, switch fire is a thing. Me and Liz will have to confirm it. It was a incorrect source, so we will be switch firing. So we'll essentially move the fire to further east or further north. All right.
Okay.
Any questions?
I just saying, I'd be very surprised if there's not something to protect the bay in those rocks.
I agree. So
very stupid pirates.
So what I'm thinking is that I'll get your chaps around the 48 marker. If this is passable, I'll send me and Fader to scout it. Hold you here, and if it's clear, or if we can't even traverse it, we'll just proceed to our SPF.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, because I think once you get in that, if that is a gully there in between those rocks, you're not going to be able to get back to the SPF marker unless you go all the way back or along the bay.
Yeah, roger. Right, brief the guys for me. I'm just going to check one detail with Lewis.
Alright.
Okay, guys, listen up. We're about to move out. We'll be going along the
Lewis?
coast.
Who's initiating contact? Do you want me to initiate? I'll just call you in and say I'm ready.
It does seem to be quite a rocky terrain, so we might be split apart at one point, with Charlie taking it, taking a look between the rocks, while Delta hangs back and makes sure.
Okay. I just heard brief. Okay.
After we get there,
I'm either very tired or things. Right.
The assault, we will provide SBF with 5.56 and UGLs, no AT. Any questions?
Do the questions on the move. Fader on me. Sorry, if it turns out that they wanted to do us on the move, this brief.
Alright.
Yep, tap myself onto your boat.
Roger.
Any questions? Do it on the move.
Fader, take us northeast, push the first dot. Duffy, we're moving out, pushing off northeast. Michaela's tacked on between me and you.
Roger that. Delta, move out northeast.
Spacing, social distancing.
I'm gonna whisper seductive things in your ear.
Oh.
like, engineering facts.
Oh, we're talking about suspension now, are we?
Did you know that engineering is something that you study at university?
I did know that.
That's about as far as my knowledge in engineering goes, because I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, Roger, Mikhail's annoying me. 1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1 Charlie, be advised we are set up at our marker and we need to be on mark. Out.
You know I'm only messing.
I know, but I could hear you. I could just about hear him murmur. Right.
I don't really think my Mikhail ASMR is appropriate for offshore stuff.
Okay, Duffy, once we pass this marker, you are free to break right and form on point 48.
Right, Roger.
So what we're doing now, Mikko, pushing Charlie forward. Dow's going to break right, forward on the hill marker 48, just to fire some SBF. We're going to wreck you forward those rocks.
That's good, so I'm literally with you guys just to help out with the SBF, because I've got the long range, so... That's my goal in all of this.
Yeah, Roger. Fader, let's whip it round these rocks, making sure there's nobody going to sneak up behind us.
Delta extended line on my right.
Right. Fader, hold your position.
Facing east.
Forming upon your right. Alright, push forward.
Okay, let's get up this hill.
Let's see. I don't want to risk you getting cut off. Let's be careful here. Move in.
Stay low, try not to crest.
Do I keep pushing?
Yeah, roger that. Hello, 1-1 Charlie and 1-0. This is 1-2 Charlie. The rocks to the north of our SPF are traversable. I am sweeping through them now to make sure no enemy positions are there. 1-1, acknowledge, over.
1 Charlie, acknowledge, out.
Yeah, Fader, you stay at that side of the rocks if you can.
Roger. Smith, hold.
Duffy, we are now clear up to our SBF. Push yourself into position. We're still sweeping the rocks on the left.
Yeah, Smith, hold. Spencer, let's go up to him. No, never mind, you're also up there.
Fader. Just wait if please, McCown. Fader. Where's me boy? Fader?
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
That was moving up to the SBF.
Right. Yeah, this is getting quite thick. Just go to the left side of that rock for me in front of you. I'll take a right again.
Belt buckle.
Ooh, okay. Yep, Fader, pull back.
Contact 3 times infantry heading 084.
Okay. Fader, traverse southeast, relink with Delta. Fader.
Yep.
Push to my left if you can. Suss out the terrain in front of me. See if it's good for us to set up Charlie there. Duffy?
Aye.
How's the terrain for you?
We've got a very nice line of sight here, and these rocks recover, so we should be fine.
Roger, how's the terrain to your right?
Bit the right, that's where we've got like a scattering of rocks and good vision.
Roger. Okay, I'm going to scatter to my left, see if it's good for Charlie. If not, I'll redeploy Charlie to your right.
Okay. Okay, Delta, hold fast for now.
Hello, 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
10%, over.
1-2 Charlie, we're now at our SBF position. I'm just deploying to appropriate terrain. We should be ready within 2 mics, over.
1-0, roger.
So be aware, heading 77, they have 1 motorized boat and 2 speed jets. And there are 2 civilians by a campfire, as I can see from here.
I don't think they're civvies, pal. They're carrying AKs and sitting down.
Yeah, my scope is not that magnifying. I can't see if they're carrying.
Aye.
Yep, Duffy, give me a bino sweep of the targets.
Yeah. Looking at it, we've got a lot more infantry that was first marked. Counting out to about 8 now, scattered between the 2 buildings in the compound. Both seem to be accurate.
Right. The motor gun boat in the bay, is that manned?
It is not.
We have a group of 3 contacts bearing 08.
Okay. Duffy, Doubtfly team, your targets are a group of 3 times infantry, right side of building, bearing 092. Duffy, confirmed target.
Seen, 3 times infantry, right of building, bearing 92.
Roger. That is your point of suppression. Charlie Fire team will be to the left of the building. Once those targets are neutralised, you are to push your fire left.
Settle.
Send it.
Roger that.
Guy outside to go for a guy in the window. Can you see him?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Bearing 089.
The guy in the left side window, yeah? Yeah, I've seen him. Do you want to take that target, the guy in the window?
Delta, range to our target, 400 meters.
Mikhail?
Yeah, mate.
You want to take the guy in the window?
I haven't got the greatest shot on him. I was going to get that guy fucking walking along the beach if I can.
Okay, if you traverse to my left, you'll have a good shot. Into his shoulder, at least.
I've got a headshot on him here.
Alright, roger.
Your call?
Yeah, roger that. Hello, 1-1 Charlie and 1-0. This is 1-2 Charlie. We are now set and ready to engage. 1-1 Charlie, on your call. Over.
One Charlie, ready to start. Over.
1-2 Charlie. Roger, out. Section, range 400 meters, enemy combatants to your front, rapid fire. Grenadiers, you are free to engage.
Have a contact inside the building at 085. He is at the window.
Roger, scene AR, engage left window.
Message mounted on left boat.
Roger. Mikhail, left boat, machine gunner. Charlie fire team, dinghy, bearing 085, range 400 meters, rapid fire. Delta fire team, switch to deliberate. Magazine. Roger that. Section, switch to deliberate fire, continue your fire through smoke. Duffy, control the fire, over to you. Hello 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
1-2 Charlie, all preliminary contacts have been dealt with. Our vision has now been obscured by white smoke. We will continue to provide covering fire, over.
1-0, roger, out.
That'll bring you guys watch and shoot, save their ammo.
Roger. Section, watch and shoot, watch and shoot.
Still a guy in the building.
1-1 Charlie, moving inside the compound right
Yeah,
now.
roger. If you got on my left, you got a shot. Actually, then again, Mikhail, leave it for 1-1 if you want to. Give them something to do.
1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0 Bravo, message over.
1-1 Charlie, send your message over.
1-1, be advised that building that you're walking up to now, contact in the doorway. I can't get a shot on from my end, just be aware as you're moving in, out.
Contact in the doorway bearing 086 is what?
Making sure.
Watch and shoot, lads.
Delta fire team, watch your fire. Down. 1-1 is now pushing in. Okay. Duffy, I want you to switch your arc of fire to the southeast. Keep an eye on those roads in case of enemy, and also those tree lines above.
Right, where's that?
Fader.
Delta, switch arc of fire to the southeast. Watch the roads. Keep an eye on the ridge line as well.
Keep an eye on from the coastline and follow the ridge line all the way up to the highest crest. Keep an eye on any enemy movements coming from that area. Mikhail?
Yep.
If you can just remain in Overwatch for 1-1, that'd be grand.
I'll be staying here for a minute now, but I'm going to go AFK for like 30 seconds, so I don't know if you want to hold off for a minute.
Yeah, roger.
I'll let it be 30 hours.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just basically I'm moving my section off to watch other areas.
Yeah.
Hello 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0, message, over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-0, once 1-1 has confirmed this compound is clear, you are then to move from your position and make your way to RV1 in grid 128227. Acknowledge, over.
1-3 Charlie, acknowledges.
Break. Hello 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-2 Charlie, this is 1-1 Delta, send your message, over.
1-2 Charlie, you have 1x man creeping around that shack you just entered. He should be on the eastern side of your building, over.
Acknowledge, we'll deal with, out.
Okay. Okay, now it was either that guy that crept back in there. Moving where?
Wherever you were going to reposition to.
No, I wasn't repositioning. I was just moving the arcs of fire. So I had my Charlie fire team essentially watching from the coast all the way to the highest point, and then Delta watching the roads to our southeast.
Oh right, my bad. Sorry, I thought when you
it's cool. However, I just called a break in to interrupt Lewis's message, and there was a guy behind that shack. However, it might have been the guy they just shot. I'm not sure. Maybe. He either creeped back in, or there's another one in that smoke.
Lewis? How's it looking for you?
10, this is 1 Charlie, message over.
10, send, over.
1 Charlie, we have cleared the compound. There might be still a guy to our east, but we're checking out that right now. Over.
10, roger, out to you. Hello, 12 Charlie, this is 10, message, over.
1-2 Charlie, send, over.
10, 12, I need you to make your way up to grid 124230 and keep eyes out to the east from there to then allow 13 to essentially push past you to go to RV1. Acknowledge, over.
1-2 Charlie, acknowledged, out. 1-2, prepare to move.
Hello 10, this is 1 Charlie, message over.
10, send, over.
1 Charlie, are we allowed to plant the explosive now? Over.
10, roger, don't have all your lads. They'll only take 1 or 2 at a time, so you can still keep that ARD.
Fader on me.
Over.
On Duffy's location.
1 Charlie, roger that, will do. Out.
Duffy?
Yeah.
Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to sweep south-east, and then push, then direct east, and then push north into our blocking area. So at least we'll sweep around these hillsides. Cool?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fader, you see the markers?
Yep.
So there's one to our south-east, and then one in the tree line, and then basically go to the blocking area. You cool?
Seen.
Right, push us out. Stand by, Fader. Mikhail, what do you need?
Whoever's got your own law on that boat.
Right, roger. Fader, in... No, not yet, okay. Duffy, move Delta Fire team out to the blocking area as we've proven route are following Charlie.
Okay, roger that.
Fader's going to handle it when you need it. So just let me know.
Okay, Delta, we're going to be moving off to our blocking area. Single file on me.
Right, we're still on SDF position anyway, so we'll do it as we leave.
Hello 10, this is 13 Charlie, message over.
10, send, over.
13 Charlie, am I waiting for 12 to push off towards the new hill that they're marked with, or am I moving off now? Over.
10, 12 are just pushing off now to their hill, so yeah, feel free to make move off now. So if you make your way up this way and through the compound, or at least skirt the compound, don't just take a direct route. Make sure you sort of follow 11's proven route. Over.
13 Charlie acknowledges. Moving now. Out.
Mikhail got ETA to this, because I don't really want to leave my Delta Fire team alone.
To be fair, mate, you could probably just fucking fold them in with yourselves now, because they're going to be moving out the next objective soon after the planted charges. We just need you to nail that when we're on the way out. So
on the way out. So essentially, when we're the blocking, we do it there.
As soon as we're on the way out from this position.
Almost lost you.
Oh, I've already pushed my Delta Fire team out.
Oh.
I know, those reads are horrible.
I mean, 1-1 are still there. I don't know how...
Wherever now.
My Delta's pushed off down there.
They'll be fine.
No, I mean 1-1 is still there though.
Yeah, they are. So they're literally planting the charges now, then we'll be getting ready to move. So as soon as they plant the charges, we can then step off as soon as they've moved out. Before we move out, you need to hit that big boat. Link up with your Delta Fire team, we can move from there.
Okay. So relink with Delta, okay. Right, Faye, let's go. You could have just said, don't nail it right now, nail it later.
I did.
In a very long way.
Yeah, because you were asking what we're doing. We're waiting on 1-1, then we're going to move.
Yeah. Alright, where are they gone?
I'll probably hit it from, you should be able to just hit it from that little bankment there.
Yeah, but, you know, it would have been cool doing it far range.
Yeah. It's your call. You can wait here and you can do it from long range, or you can do it from there. It's up to you. I don't really care either way.
I mean, I can probably hit it from our blocking point. Because it's literally just that hill.
Tell you what we'll do then, just to be sure, because I don't really want to miss. If we wait up on there... Up on the embankment.
Where? There?
See where... Yeah.
Yeah.
If we wait up there, then we can hit it and we can move.
Okay.
That'd be the easiest thing to do.
Fancy a trip to the beach, Fader?
Could be nice.
Yeah. Quality white sand.
I don't like sand.
I know, it's coarse and gets everywhere. However, what kind of beach doesn't have tables? Or at least chairs, deck chairs?
Bring your room.
Okay, Delta, let's turn this into an echelon, right?
Duffy, we're going to be blowing the motor torpedo boat with Fader's N-Law. Once that's done, I'll relink Charlie with you.
Aye, roger that. Almost reached blocking marker right away.
Roger that.
Right, those to advise, 1-2 shift position from the SBF. You should be able to see us actually. We're on the rock face to your southwest.
Fader, set up to my left.
They've got a Delta Fire team positioned down to the southeast of Wales, acting as a block. We're going to be linking up with them as soon as you guys move off and you can hit the boat.
Do you know if the boat has any weak spots or?
I'm guessing just right in the ass. That's probably where the fuel tanks are.
Yeah, just fucking hit it. I don't think it matters too much. And then low packs a fairly big punch anyway.
It's more of an anti-tank thing, but you know, we'll see what happens. Right, there's Delta.
Where's Delta?
Bearing 070.
Yeah,
They're just pushing in the blocking area now.
Oh, that's 1-3. 070.
There, Mikhail.
Yeah, Spencer, if you could take the southeast.
Yeah, they're basically in the blocking area right now.
You can bring it back a bit. Don't get too far ahead.
Have no cover.
Those trees could work.
I think he'd be very upset.
Oh, that'd be funny though, wouldn't it?
I just don't want you getting caught out if there is a QRF.
I mean, I'm not going to.
Well, actually, where is Lewis? Oh.
At all stations, be advised 1-3 is pushing off from compound up to RV1. Out.
Oh, there he is.
They'll reach blocking marker and south.
I could do it. But I won't. Oh, hi, Lewis.
Lewis, I've caught a mutineer.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-1 Charlie, message over.
Is
Yes?
that okay?
No, my Delta Fire team is on the blocking point. Miguel's having me and my N-Law.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we're literally just here to blow the boat.
Yeah, don't worry, I didn't.
Yeah. I was like, hang on, that's like the opposite of where I told him to go.
Yeah, don't worry, I made sure not to leave the platoon with no bloody guard.
Yeah, we're literally here to blow the boat and then link up.
They are leaving!
Also, by the way, Lewis, are you
right.
saying how he was going to shoot you when you were on the way?
Yeah, I wasn't the one with the suppressor going, wouldn't it be funny, Spittle?
No, you were sat there going, wouldn't it be funny?
Fade it on me.
And I was like, no, don't do that.
Right, prep AT.
Totally not deleting his body.
Lewis on your call, or Mikhail?
Hello, 1-0, this is 1-1 Charlie, message over.
1-0, stand, over.
1-1 Charlie, we were planning on detonating those explosives. Are you still in the AO? Over.
1-0, you'll be fine, we're well behind cover, over.
1-1 Charlie, roger that, out.
There's something to do, Hendrix, come on.
I mean, he's looking at it.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-0, any day now, out.
All stations, this is 1-1 Charlie, fire in the hole, out.
Oh, thank God, I fucking grew up yet.
Rolled there.
I didn't know it was going to be the boats in front of us. Hold on. Right, fade it on me. On me, fade it. Right. N-Law, range 80 meters, bearing 034, Fire it, you're ready. Oh, that's clear.
Rocket.
Good hit, let's move out.
I'm back with 2 more.
Right, so get your answer to Uno.
Roger, I'll push my Charlie back through blocking force and push out from there. Right, let's a yonder. Duffy should move on your southwest.
Right.
At all stations, be advised 1-3 is at RB1, take an eastern arc on ARD, wait till he goes to put it out.
Are we good?
Yeah, nothing's happened.
Right.
1-3 is to the southeast, moving in.
Roger that, let's do a quick Kazan report. Go.
Vader, green.
Spittle, green.
Duffy, green.
Smith is green.
And Spencer, green.
Roger, let's push it off. Fader, take us to RV1 if you please. Take us direct south before pushing east.
Okay, Delta, prepare to move.
On the move.
Hello, 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send over.
1-2 Charlie, 1-2 is breaking down our position, pushing to RV1. Additional Kazan for section green, over.
1-0, Roger. Out.
All stations, this is 1-1 Charlie. We arrived at RV1, setting ourselves up at the western arc. Out.
Okay. Alright, Fader, this tree line we're just coming up to it now. Hangar left there, we'll just take it east. We use this defilade. Alright, Fader, takes direct east. Vader, push it into the middle of the ARD.
What do I do?
Alright, Vader, push left, over here. Right, see this bush? Form up there. Right, 1, 2, form a herringbone on this position, and then take belt buckles. Yeah, Vader, do it off you.
Had to do it to him.
Lewis?
Oh, he is in charge, though, isn't he? Apparently.
Yeah.
What's that?
Officially.
What's this?
Hello, yes.
Right, I brought 1, 2 in, I've just got them in a herringbone, because obviously both arcs are covered. Do you need it anywhere filled?
Not really, we're going to move out shortly anyway.
Roger.
I'll just split the lads.
All stations 1-0, can I get all 1 ICs on for me out?
I keep going to move with him.
Guffy? Obviously Lundgren's just come from over that hill, but just check over this crest for us, and just see what the arcs are like down there, if it's being covered.
Wait, what's this? Oh, okay. Nice formation.
Yep. Cool. Give us a staying as close, so don't worry about it, mate.
Alright, cool. Hey, Lundy.
Oh, sorry. Hey.
I'm doing AFK.
Yes, taking a shit, dude.
Why didn't you do it before?
It's just a guess.
Can you just do that then?
To be fair, I need a fucking shit as well. But, right.
AFK 2 minutes, so I don't know.
Alright, so we are currently at RV1. Our next objective is to eliminate Captain Jack Sparrow. So we're going to be making our way from RV1 down to RV2. If there's no reason to stop,
northeastern arc is quite open now with Lundgren
gone. There.
Roger, deploy 1, 2 there.
So RV3 from there, my intention is...
for ARD, northeast,
1-1.
let's get out.
You'll push east and head, like, ideally try and get down this road and set up somewhere around here, or somewhere out of sight at first, because you'll be acting as a blocking force. So when it all kicks off here, you'll then make your way further south, set up around here, so if anything decides to come up the road to investigate what's going on here, you deal with them.
We should be able to set up on this hill.
Yeah, you could, but then you might not have fucking great eyes and shit coming there. I'd rather you make your way south to closer to the fucking junction. So yeah, that building will do, but at first just stay out of sight until it all kicks off, and then fucking beeline it down there. What 1, 2 and 1, 3 are going to do? You're going to make your way down, follow it like through the tree line. So then 1, 3, you'll go to around this position here. If you guys want to mark your positions that I'm putting while I'm going, rather than me having to stop and fucking plonk them down.
So what's 1, 3's purpose?
1, 3's purpose will be assaulting, along with 1, 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 more.
However we go about it, it's gonna be fucking shit. It's, it's up a hill. They'll fucking have guards on all sides. The only other option would be to go all the way around and then come in from the main door, which, in all honesty, I think assaulting the fucking main door is probably going to be a bad idea no matter how you look at it. So we're going to have to fucking try and do it from the sides. So it's going to be shit. It's going to have to be fucking... You're going to have to be covering each other. Like, so... Fucking
Are we doing
section...
platoon bound? Like,
that might be the best way for it. So 1, 2 IC or 1, 3 IC will have to communicate to each other about when your sections fucking move up.
Volunteer to help kick the door in on this one?
If you want.
I'm actually hitting the section.
So yeah, so it's going to be up to you to actually go in and assault. There's from around. There's nowhere really to have an FBA position. It's going to have to be you both go in.
Was that Spencer?
So 1, 3 coming in like that, and 2 coming in from this side, and then 1, 1 will be here acting as like a blocking force. Everyone happy with that? I mean, that's subject to change. It all depends on what we actually see when we're on the way or arriving. Speaking of which, once we get to RV3, Pete did say we can use him for I-stars, so we'll hold up RV3 and I'll see if we can get I-stars.
Lewis?
Yes?
Question?
You first. First.
Okay, I was just going to say, if you get on your map, push 0, do you have access to Steel Rain? You could call in some smoke.
Good point, that actually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I believe I resync
Yeah,
to you because
when I
Daesh
put
wasn't
0
using
in
it.
the map, I've got, was it done, negative, ready to fire, cannot fire, repeat, copy?
Oh, scroll all the way down to 8, it says supports.
Supports, yeah.
It should be in there.
Then just push enter.
No, you should have an option with Steel Rain, or at least artillery.
Oh, when I go into supports, it's blank.
Ah, as it might still be bounded to Daesh then. I was sure I moved it to yours, but apparently not.
Oh well. It's
not
not
a
a
big
big
deal.
Change boss magic though it says. Yep.
I kind of wish once.
Yes.
Shit, well I just got caught.
Any civilians in that compound?
No, there shouldn't be any civilians in this AO at all. Peach said earlier, if there are civilians, they're already dead.
Yeah, you're gonna see that until it does.
So we're doing.
So it's card alpha. Red breach is card alpha. Anyone with a gun who isn't British is fucking hostile.
Watching the map, I'm reading some news.
UG Lundy, how? Sorry, not Lundy. Actually, yeah, Lundy. How many grenadiers do you have?
None.
And let's just hope.
Is it worth plonking a few white smokes in there before we proceed, or would we rather keep it an open firing line?
Our comms right now.
I'll leave that up to you to decide once you actually get eyes on. It might help you, but then again, it might make it harder for you.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the openness of this ground. If it's quite open, I'd rather do smoke. If it's, it's just a tower popping out, I doubt it.
Yeah, okay, 30 hours.
Yeah, but yeah, just remember that AI, smoke doesn't affect AI as well as it affects us.
Technically, it should affect them, because there's a mod in there for it, but yeah.
But yeah. So is everyone happy with that for now? The preliminary plan. Cool. Do you want to go, say again?
Underwood's back, so I guess he'll.
If you want to. I was going to say, if you'll go and brief your lads, it is now in-game 12:03. Make sure you're all done by 12:06.
Roger.
So
on the move.
You can fill Underwood in as well.
And all of a sudden you see on the horizon like a dozen attack helicopters, dozen tanks, 200 infantry.
To my right.
Cheers, Vader.
Right. Aye.
Okay, open map. We have the glorious privilege of assaulting via platoon bounding, I believe, with 1-3. 1-1 provide a cut-off group, ISK, down this road. Okay, chaps, if you all open your maps and listen in, 1-1 will be forming a cut-off group on the eastern side of the Eliminate Captain Jack Sparrow. And he is the worst pirate we've ever heard of. Us and 1-3 will be assaulting from this position from the northwestern tree line. Until we get eyes on the ground, we're not going to know what it's like. Hopefully it'll just be a few towers popping up, nothing too much have eyes on us. If it's bad open ground, we'll start using smoke. We're going to move up with this open ground via platoon bounding. Once we push into the compound, it is red breaching, explosive grenades are authorized, and obviously anyone with a weapon is to be killed. Card Alpha. Any questions? Any questions, Duffy?
Nah.
Right. How do you think of this ground? I think from us, we've got a lot bigger. So I was thinking lobbing a smoke UGL around here, hopefully to blind them at least while we get a bit closer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they're on the top of the hill as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Technically speaking, it should only be towers which have eyes down on us, unless they have blokes in these sandbags here.
Yeah, or just at the gate here.
Yeah, but then again, if they're there, they're going to shoot 1-3 instead, which is better for us.
Sure.
We'll take all the glory. Right. Right, everyone open your inventory. Let me know how much grenades you have. Oh, I think I'll have 4.
Then Spencer has 2 stun grenades.
Not stun, frag.
1.
Then 0.
1. 5.
Right. Smith, get to Spencer, give him 1, and then fall into Duffy, give him 1 additional as well. Fader, what you got?
5.
Oh, was that you that said 5?
Yep.
I could have sworn that was Smith. Alright, disregard Smith. Fader, you make your way around the troops. Did Fader sound very British then?
Yeah, he did. He sounded very different.
5.
Yeah, just went 5. I thought that's Smith, I can swear.
Duffy wanted one, and...
Yeah, basically either 1 to... Smith, how many you got?
1.
Roger. Alright. Fader, basically give it to one to each person. That should bring everyone to 2 grenades.
Sweet.
Apart from me, who has 3, because I'm special.
User in your channel timed out.
Right. Hello, 10, this is 12 Charlie. Message over.
12 Charlie, be advised 10 is off station at the moment. I believe Mikhail was meant to be taking messages. Over.
12 Charlie, roger that, out to you. Hello, 10 Bravo, this is 12 Charlie. Message over.
Mikhail DC'd. Mikhail DC'd.
Oh. 12 Charlie, disregard my last. Mikhail is DC'd. I shall take over until Lewis is back. Out. Right. Hello, 11 and 13. This is 12 Charlie. Have you briefed your troops? Over.
11 Charlie, our troops are briefed. Out. 13 Charlie, all done. Out.
Where are we? RB1.
Where I was.
Right.
Right, Spittle.
Yep.
As I wasn't here, what are we doing for the assault? Am I pushing in first, or are you coming
No,
in
we're
first?
both assaulting. We're platoon bounding through this field. Once we get there, we'll assess the situation on the open ground. If it's terrible, I'm going to lob some smoke, because you've got no grenadiers. I will lob some smoke, blind them so we can get closer. If it's just a few towers, we can probably pick off the machine gunners or marksmen on top of them, and then freely push in. Oh, damn it. Okay, I was about to move now. Lewis, all sections have been briefed. We are free to move.
Yeah, good move.
Roger.
Just so you know...
question, guys. What's the order of march that we're taking?
Say 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and then obviously we'll break off after RV3.
No, hold up at RV3, set up ARD. We'll get a fucking, get some ice stars from Peach.
Oh, we have I keep forgetting we have ice stars from Peach. It just seems unnatural.
I know. But yeah, so, like Spill said, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. And then, yeah, hold ARD at RV3.
So, you want to start us moving then?
Yeah, start moving.
Roger that. Hendrix, let me know when you pushed out the ARD, then I'll start pushing 1-2 off.
Roger that.
I remember this camp from the campaign. I expect bad things!
What campaign?
And the campaign of this. This is in, like, the part 2 of the campaign. Or chapter 2. We have to assault this area, that exact camp. And you have to start it off with a sniper round. And, yeah, it goes very badly pushing into the town of Feeney.
What?
I don't know.
The campaign on ArmA 3.
Oh, never played it.
You assault where we're pushing into with Captain
All stations, 1-1 Charlie, we're stepping off.
Roger, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, it's
1-2, prepare to move.
1-3,
Yeah.
prepare to move.
Lewis, I was getting ready to drag you out and push the platoon off.
No, it's fine, yeah, it's cool.
Mikhail DC, by the way.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's streamed
Fader, push to the south and link up with me. Duffy, bring up Delta as well.
Cool.
Right, I'm moving out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're starting the moving, so wait for one to switch off and we'll follow. And afterwards, you've got eyes on one of the members from 1-2. Righto, as soon as the last man moves off, feel free to attack John.
Okay, chaps, we're pushing out. We're going to reorg at RV3 and form ARD. And then, stand by. Fader, take point. Fader, take point. Follow on for 1-1. Okay, chaps, we're going to push RV3, ARD there, get ice stars on enemy position, and then we'll break off to our respective assault markers. Current all-back order is 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. Spencer, give me a call out when you see 1-3 following you. Ooh.
Roger.
Hello, 1-3, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1-2 Charlie, we've now cleared ARD, you are free to move over.
1-2 Charlie, way ahead of you. Out.
Don't like this open ground.
Looking for it.
Say again?
For it.
I'm thinking more of this aggressive formation. Let's have a look at the terrain. Right.
Once we get past that road, we're in the hills and the trees, so it should be alright.
But let's just say, when the whole platoon is in one single straight line, my spider senses start tingling. Can you forgive me for being suspicious?
No.
Sorry, I can't hear there, Lewis.
Before we start doing platoon formations again, we need another training on it, because in campaign we could have done some with some work.
Is there a road crossing up here? Oh, okay, guess not. Right. Fader, form road crossing left. I'll take right. Duffy, push him straight over. I'll then push Charlie straight through.
Right. I'll take point then as well, eh?
Yeah, roger that. We'll switch around. Spencer, what should you call it when you cross the road? Last man? Fader, come across. Scope. Shove.
Sorry, I was not instructed in that protocol.
That's fine. Now you know.
Yeah, so Spencer, whenever like we do a road crossing, the last man comes across, you just call last man, that way the Charlie Fire team knows that they get up, basically.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Right. Epsilon, get one for either. Actually, Underwood, can you just take a knee? Get some spacing, please. Thank you. Oh dear. Rubber banding Fader's back.
One with Charlie, crossing up to right now. Out.
Right, yep. Fader, take a knee. And get some spacing. Yep, go. On move. Duffy, what's our spacing with 1-1?
Quite liberal.
a commander mishap, or you want us to regroup?
No, we're just RVing at the final RV.
Hello, all stations. This is 1-1 Charlie, arriving at RV3, setting ourselves up at the eastern arc. Out.
Setting the east. Alright, Duffy, take us in via the west. We'll cover the western arc. Delta, if you cover the southwest. Charlie will cover the northwest. You hear that, Duffy?
Aye, take it west.
Yeah, roger that. We also have a Carter.
Okay, we've reached RV3, setting up that side in the ARD. Western side. Delta will take southwest. Charlie, if you can take northwest.
That. Fader, swap position. Underwood.
Oh. Do you want to take northwest and I'll take southwest, mate?
I'm just thinking, I think northeast is... I can't see anyone northeast.
Hendrix has got east side.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see anyone like here. I can see some guys that might be just a gap just big enough for you.
I don't even have a fucking C-tab to find people, mate.
Section holy.
Well, I mean, if you... From the look of it, it seems pretty decent for you to put your 3 guys or 4 guys there.
I'll put my guys northeast, fuck it.
Yeah,
right, guys, we're taking northeast arc instead. There's a big gap there.
Where's Duffy gone? Where's up here?
I'm all the way at the very end on the south arc.
Thought I'd gone past you, just out of order. Yeah, ARD looks pretty decent. Charlie's got no pretty much room to manoeuvre forward, at least, without putting it in the open.
Yeah.
Yep. Mikhail?
I'm going to find the nearest office for Virgin Media. I'm going to strangle the first cunt there I see.
You throttle that fucker. Mikhail, I have 1 times late reinsert, 1 times car.
Yep, I'm getting him TP'd in.
Lovely.
There he is there.
Right, Carter, go red, you're in Charlie. Push to the north, you should see Fader. So he should be right back there.
Lewis, I'm back in.
Hey, Carter.
Right, we're going to go kick this fucking door in.
Waiting on some ice stars.
So I've not missed any shooting?
No.
Good. It's annoying this is happening because I've got quite a nice active chat tonight.
Hello, stations 1-0, can I get all 1 ICs on me? Out.
How come you get an active chat? I've been the one doing it for years and get nothing.
Because I actually read my chat.
Yeah, there's the thing, I only have 1 screen.
Use your phone.
I think I can concentrate on my phone. Make it out this way.
I did hear you say on net that Peter's giving me fucking ice.
That's fine, I assumed you were talking to someone else. I just got caught at TP'd in because it's getting on and, like...
What time is it, actually?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Cool, right, if you all want to check the map, you'll see 11 times infantry and 1 times technical in the compound where Jack Sparrow is, and then we also have 15 times infantry and 1 times technical in the village. So, doesn't seem like we have anything on patrol. Doesn't sound like there's anyone outside doing whatever. They are all in their respective positions. So we'll go with the plan that we came up with earlier. So 1-1. We'll head off east. Again, try and get to a position where you're out of sight for now. And then once the gunfire starts, you can then make your way south and set up somewhere around here to keep anything coming from that way, specifically the technical.
Question about that?
Yes.
Since I think Underwood told us that is a lot of eyes from that compound towards the road that we're going to take, if you would check on the map, is it okay for us to move all the way around, or would that take too much time?
Move which way?
Sorry?
So, do that again on the map? I didn't see where we were on about.
So, just take a longer route and...
It's generally there. There's a lot of open ground for you, so you'd be potentially shot at by that.
That's right out in the open, yeah.
Yeah, I would say if anything, it'd probably be better for one to push around and get themselves onto this hill, and then get eyes out there and into the compound. Should
possibly get shot by there as well. That's the only issue.
So it's a relatively decent sized hill.
Stick with the original plan where they get to around here and wait there until this gets fucking attacked. They're not going straight to that position. I did make that clear earlier. They're going to around here and waiting until all that starts kicking off, then making their way over there once 1-2 or 1-3 are about to breach. So, yeah, I appreciate what you're saying, like they're in the open there, but they're not going to be there the whole time. Ideally, they'll only be there, for the last 5 minutes of you clearing that, and even then, you've got buildings and stuff you can get a hold into.
Suggestion.
So you happy with that? Yes.
I mean, obviously, I agree with the holding back and staying in this tree line. If you did want to get forward position, you have a compound here, just to the northeast, which is quite far out of the way. And it's a nice little compound, and you've got a good approach. If you wanted to go for the halfway.
That is true.
That's the problem with all this. We fucking know where everything is.
No, I mean, I'm looking at the map. I'm just saying it looks good from the map.
We've probably fucking been there a million times as well.
So, yeah, that's a good shout. Right. Yeah. 1-1, head to this compound then. But then again, stay in this tree line out of sight until it all kicks off, then get there. Remember, priority, if you've got fucking a section worth of infantry coming up this road along with the technical, make sure you deal with the technical first.
Roger.
So, yeah. Cool. And 1-1 and... Oh, not 1-1. 1-2 and 1-3. Same as before. Make your way down. 1-3, you'll set up around into this tree line. 1-2, you'll set up in this tree line. 1-3, try not to go directly in, because that is a bit of a death wedge. You'll be going straight down, only to then come in straight up. If anyone decides to come to the edge, it's just sitting ducks. So try and sort of go around like that. 1-2, try and sort of push in like that as well, so you're not going to be directly behind 1-3.
Alright, roger that. In that case, I'll move mine further down. And in regards to that, are we happy with that being the central axis of advance that I will stay on? And 1-3 will stay on. Cool.
So try and stay on your respective sides. 1-3, once you're coming in, you might have to cross it, or this bit, depending on how steep it is. But other than that, try and stay on your side, each side.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Underwood?
Yeah, mate.
But when we're given the go-ahead, if you can hold on your position until I get parallel with you, that would be appreciated. Otherwise, we're going to be one in front of the other.
Yeah, that's fine. If you get to yourself to around here, then when you get there, call off, and then if you hold point, I'll take over and I'll move up.
Right, roger.
We can then do bounding.
I'm going to drop a nice little X.
Cool. You guys happy with that then?
Yep, roger. Underwood, I will not follow you out. I will go straight southwest and come in from behind.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably pushing up.
Audio vehicle?
Here and pushing in this way.
Give me a bearing.
It's hard though, it's
Can't hit the dirt.
somewhere northwest.
Apparently you got audio somewhere northwest. Northwest?
Northwest?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
maybe?
Maybe. Get them on the belt buckles for now.
Roger. Section belt buckles, Carter, push no more than 50 metres, get eyes on if you can. Right, getting one belt buckles, send Carter out for recce, 50 metres. I don't hear anything myself, so...
Yeah, that's up over that way somewhere.
I mean, I'm the one with the ridiculous effects and I don't hear a thing.
Yeah, from here we'd be able to see quite well. It's fucking quite open, but no, nothing.
It's probably a fucking local car to him.
Maybe. Or it might be what was happening in campaign from me and McCarthy, where we could hear vehicles, but there was nothing. It's like a map thing. Sounded like they were distant, but they were, still there. Either way.
Immersion.
We'll crack on with this. But, yeah, so you go into assault. 1-1, once they've actually assaulted and cleared the compound, you're then to push down, like, around and south onto around here. Onto this position, hill marker 78.
Sorry, come again?
Once 1, 2, and 1, 3 have dealt with that compound,
Yeah.
you're then to push around this way onto hill marker 78.
Watch that. Okay.
Okay, and then from there, 1, 2, you then, once you've dealt with that compound, make your way to this to this hill here.
Mm-hmm.
So then both 1, 1 and 1, 2, you're getting eyes on into the town from there. Everyone happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
1, 3, you're from there. Once 1, 2 and 1, 1 are then in position, you'll then push down and try and get into the town from your position. So push up, get onto the road, and at least from here you're sort of level with the town, so they won't have height advantage or nothing. So then you'll go in from this side.
Mm-hmm.
And 1, 1, once 1, 3 have gone in, you'll then go in from this side.
Yeah, sorry, it might have been.
So
Waiting for your mark to move in?
You wait until everyone's in position. So 1, 3.
Carter, stand down, return to formation.
1, 2 gets here. Once 1, 1 and 1, 2 in position, 1, 3 starts going in. Once 1, 3 gets to around these buildings and starts breaching, that's when 1, 1 you then go in and start breaching from this side upwards. Understood?
Yeah.
So you sort of breach all that. And 1, 1, 1, 2, there, 1, 3. This is all them. Everyone happy with that?
Yeah. Additional on vehicle, it turns out it was an actual car next to Spencer's house.
Yeah, I thought it would have been.
Fair one. Right, yeah, you'll go breach the lads. It's 12:28 in game. Let's get this moving by 12:32. It's 12:29 now. So 12:32.
Roger. Okay, everyone listening. We will be pushing off to our assault marker, given by 1, 2. Should be to our southwest. We will then push out first, and then 1, 3 will join on in a 2-section bounding manoeuvre. We will then assault the Captain Jack Sparrow area, push through. 1, 3 will then take over that position. We will then push south till Hilltop 07. Disregard 70. 1, 1 will be standing off, essentially providing a cut-off to the road section. Once the compound has been taken, they will then manoeuvre to the northeastern side of the town to provide eyes. Any questions?
Good to go.
Any finer details?
Question.
Send.
If we do 2-section bounding, we're gonna move as a whole section.
Correct.
Problem with like the area
project.
Problem with the router. So
Yeah, stand by on that. I'm just going to reconfirm.
we just leave it I need a replacement router. It's not the connection, but you know.
There's no harm getting a new route and just sort of seeing if that's the issue.
Lewis, you still happy with it being platoon manoeuvre as platoon bounding as a whole?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
happy with that. As soon as I know you know how to do it, and Underwood should know how to do it, or at least the principle behind it. Just let me know and debrief how you think it went.
Roger.
Ask Pete specifically to keep an eye on it as well, and Zeus.
Okay.
Again, shout out to that when you guys are stepping off, because I'm going to be kicking in the door with this on this one with you.
Roger. Where's Underwood? I think I might just get a... actually, no, disregard that. It's too many nets. I was going to say, just a net would just shout, move. But then again, it's too many keys. Anyway.
Right, just do whatever. Let me know when you guys are moving off.
Yeah, we're ready to move, so I'll ask Underwood. Hello, 1-3, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send message over.
1-2 Charlie, are you ready to move? Over.
1-3 Charlie, ready to move. Out.
On your go, Liz.
All stations is 1-0. You're all ready to move. Move out. Out.
1-2, prepare to move. That fills me with confidence.
What?
See you on the other side.
Of the compound once we've taken it.
Sure. Okay. Charlie Fire team, push to the south, relink with me. Right, Duffy? I'm push direct south before going essentially parallel to the road until we get behind this tree line and then push us in.
1-0, 1 Charlie, message over.
Fader?
Yep.
Take us direct south, and then when we're about 50 metres away from the road, take us south-west, and then parallel the road before we come into this tree line. Understood?
Yep.
Roger that, take us out.
1-0, Roger.
On the move.
Out.
Let's go.
Hello, station. Spitfires 1-3 Charlie is on the move. Out.
Duffy, follow on.
Delta, follow on.
Right, take it southwest here, Fader. Right. Alright, let's form a half tack left. Fader, hold that. Fader, whenever you wait for something, just take a knee.
Delta set.
Roger, section push out. Southwest. Carter, let me know if you're getting too close to that road. Or if cover gets bad for you. Right, start swiveling it right low. Roger. Start shifting it right.
Shifting right.
Yeah, Carter, space left. If you can stay on the lip. Okay. That should be it. Delta hold. Charlie Fire team swivel right. Form extended line. Carter hold there. Section prepare to leapfrog forward. That will hold for initial. Charlie will move. Charlie prepare to move. Let's go. Down. Charlie prepare to move. Move. Push it to the road. Down.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0, message over.
1-2 Charlie, sir, message over.
1-0, be advised from here, 1-3 have actually pretty decent eyes into the compound.
Charlie, prepare to move.
My intention is
Charlie,
to have
move.
them give you support first, so you reach the first Tesco barriers, where you can then provide them support so they can bounce past you into the compound.
Hold the edge of tree line.
Over.
1-2 Charlie, say again, over.
1-0 from here, 1-3 have good eyes. My intention is to hold them here as support for you. Once you reach the first Tesco barriers, they will then push in, bound past you to clear the compound. Acknowledged, over.
1-2 Charlie, will hold at Hesco's. Acknowledged. Out.
I'm pushing with those rocks up there just to see if
Roger.
I can see anything in the compound.
Roger that. Duffy, hold it there. Base is getting the edge of tree line and garrison this position. Carter, push yourself forward a little bit. Duffy, how are your eyes?
26.
Could be better, could be worse.
Bearing 105, mate. Oh, shit. Section, prepare to move. Charlie, push it up, get in line with Delta.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, 1-0. So wrap over.
Good news, Phil.
Yep.
One Charlie, this is be tactical fire.
Roger that. Charlie, push up.
1-0, Roger. Out to you.
Carter.
Hello, 1 Charlie, this is 1-0. Feel free to move in. 1-3 Charlie, provide fire now. Out.
Oh, okay.
Taking shots from tower, east.
Roger that. Prepare to leapfrog. 1-3 will be giving cover and fire. Delta, move. Charlie, prepare to move. Moving to east. Let's go.
We're providing supporting fire.
1-3 is. Looking for position away.
Oh, here we go. Down.
Down.
Hold here, hold here. Delta Fire Team, bearing 099. Small base on the roof, 2 times shooters, rapid fire. Charlie, prepare to move. Charlie, move. Pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Down. Charlie Fire Team, bearing 099. 200 meters to on the roof, rapid fire.
Down.
Charlie, prepare to move. Section range to compound 350 meters. Charlie, prepare move. Move. Down. Section, switch to deliberate fire.
Down.
Charlie, prepare to move. Move. And this crap approach down.
Pick up with the
Delta Fire Team, push it parallel to my position.
Delta up.
Hello, 1-0, this is 1 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
Delta hold.
1 Charlie, we arrived at our location and covering the road right now.
Okay, okay.
Parallel here.
Right. Delta Fire Team, hold this position, give SBF. I'm going to push Charlie Fire Team up to the walls to my right, provide cover for you, and then you push into that position. I do not want to go for this open ground. Good, Duffy?
Aye.
Carter, push up here.
Want me to give you some smoke?
Negative, I don't think there's any targets left. Right, we're pushing out now. On me.
Right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, fade up.
Delta
Push east, let's push east.
1-2 Charlie, 1-0 Bravo, message over.
1-2 Charlie, send message. Get to these walls, get to these walls.
2 Bravo, 1-2 be advised, you should be able to see me. I'm at a low stone wall right through the compound. You should have a clear approach and push your Delta Fire Team straight up to me, over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that, I'm pushing my Charlie right now, over.
2 Bravo, Rog, out of building position, pushing to the Tesco's, out.
Garrison these walls, fade out on my right. Dower, you are now covered, push in through proven route.
Right, Delta on the move, follow on.
Charlie Fire Team, bearing 091, right side of small base, bunker, rapid fire.
Follow on, follow me, don't go in.
1-3 Charlie, 1-0 Bravo, check fire, out.
Section, be advised. 10 Bravo is now pushing next to the tower. Watch your fire. Delta, continue pushing. There's a wall to our right set up there.
Right.
All stations, this is 1-2, be advised, audio vehicle southeast, out. Come on Spencer, double that, hurry up.
One time's technical with gunner.
One with Charlie, Spencer, sit rep, over.
Roger that, Delta 5 team, you got a wall facing that direction, push up there if you can. Charlie 5 team, on your feet, let's go.
Unable. Is at that wall. Never mind, he's moving off, he's moving to the compound.
Up, down.
Yo, Roger.
Range.
Magazine. Carter, get to my left.
Hello, 10, this is 1 with Charlie, message over.
10 sent, over.
Charlie, be advised there's an infantry section that way as well, we're engaging as we speak. Over.
Delta 5 team, give covering fire. Charlie, proceed to move. Let's go.
You can from there. Out.
Carter, remain in formation. Push left.
Delta suppressive fire. Bearing 6-3.
Hello, all call signs. This is 1-2 Charlie. Technical has now pushed into the compound. Out. Delta 5 team, are you able to push up to any cover if you can?
Are now.
Charlie, give cover and fire. Delta, are you able to move forward?
1-2 Charlie,
Delta, move forward.
Check fire on the way into the compound. I'm in there, kicking fuck out.
Okay, Charles apparently 10 Bravo is in the compound alone for some reason. Watch your fire.
Moving up to the Hesco.
Yeah, Delta, push right to the Hescos. Charlie, let's push up, give him a bit more cover on me. Duffy, watch the roof, I think that's 10 Bravo.
I know.
Right.
Made it to the Hescos.
Roger that, we're on your left on the stone wall. If you want to proceed round the Hesco to your left, push into that base. I'm going to clear the towers to our left.
Alright, roger.
Let's go, Charlie.
10 Bravo then.
Take a knee, brass check. Right, let's get tactical, Marines, on me. Ooh. Pushing in. Clear. Let's go round. Duffy, we're receiving fire from the tower. You got eyes on?
No eyes, going up the tower.
Vader, on me. We're going to push that tower. Car, get some rounds out on target if you can. With me, let's go. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Oh, there they are. Grenade going out. Oh. Let's go, let's go. Right, Carter, remain on the ground here before I cover. Fader with me.
Reloading. With you.
Clear. Fader, you set up here. Give cover.
Roger.
Duffy, we got Overwatch for you. Fader, tower, top window, right side.
Delta, upstairs.
Up, ceasefire, ceasefire.
Spencer, where are you?
Hello, 10 Bravo. This is 1-2 Charlie. Message over.
0 Bravo, go ahead, over.
1-2 Charlie. Are you currently in the large tower? Over. Yeah, he is.
0 Bravo, roger that. I'm up here with your Delta Fire team, over.
1-2 Charlie. Roger that. Out.
Rambo.
God damn it.
I don't want to
Friendly's coming in.
3 Charlie, be advised, friendly's coming in from the north.
Let's go, Fader. Underwood.
1-2 Charlie, 1-0 Bravo,
Crap,
message
crap.
over.
1-2 Charlie. Send message over.
Times 2 small buildings on the northeastern side of the compound. Have they been cleared yet? Over.
1-2 Charlie. That's Roger. Over. Oh wait, them.
0 Bravo, roger, out.
Actually, Charlie with me.
Delta heading back down.
One, 2 Charlie, 10 Bravo, cancel my last, over. Let's go. Carter, provide cover, Fader with me. Set, 3, 2, 1, going in. Man down, clear.
Cadet
Vader, provide cover. Carter with me. Carter, let's breach this. Oh, on 1-0. Ooh. Ow.
Fuck now.
Wait. Ow.
Paper walls.
1-2, redeploy to the southwest. Let's form up in the base, on the roof.
Find Jack Sparrow's hidden booty.
Right. Carter, on this corner.
Spencer, you good?
I'm good, I'm on the east side.
Yeah, Smith, we're probably going to need to tend to us Lewis for a grenade that hits most of us. Fader, where you at?
Right here.
No, there you are, cool. Just get some eyes out to the south.
Long enough to stand right next to it.
I wasn't standing right next, I was standing behind you.
I said grenade!
Yes, I was standing behind you, Lewis. Going through the wall.
Phil?
Yep.
Good effort on this, mate. Fucking excellent job from your Delta.
Mikhail?
Charlie, this is 1-0. Feel free to make your way to your second position now. Out.
Fucking, yeah, definitely the ultimate shot thundercock right here. Oh, that's up the distance, so it was not a fan.
Well, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0, same detail. Out.
I'm sorry, what detail?
Make your way to your second position.
Roger. Smith, is everyone tended to?
I'm working on it now.
Roger. Section Chasm report, go.
Vader, green.
Spill, amber green.
Duffy, amber green.
Smith is green, amber.
Spencer, green.
Need amber?
Roger. Hello, 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-0, send, over.
1-2 Charlie, reporting Kazam, overall section green. I have 2 times tier 3, over.
Stop.
1-0, roger, good work. Out.
Right. Smith, is the section ready to move?
Yep, we should all be good to go.
Lovely, except my heart's now beating. Duffy, Delta free to move?
Yeah, we're good.
Right, let's move out. Fader, let's take us out to our next position on the hill marker 0770. Let's go direct south.
Roach.
Charlie moving out. Right, let's get a half tack sorted.
Follow on.
Fader, go far right. Keep it going. Can't hold there. Right, let's push out half tack. Let's go. Right, let's go direct south, swing it a little left.
Spill, you want a half tack left?
Roger that. Carter, go direct south and space a bit further left. Ugh. I believe that's 1-0 Bravo or 1-0 shooting. Right.
1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0, but 1-1 and 1-2 are almost at their positions. If you want to make your way...
Duffy, deploy Delta Fire team to the left side of these rocks. I'm going to take the right.
1-3 Charlie, roger that, moving in now. Out.
Let's push to this wall. Actually, disregard that, let's go a bit further southeast.
Set up here on the left side, find some hard cover.
Roger.
Fader, just grab that wall to your right there, just give me a sweep of that tree line in front of us. Carter, on here.
Villages to our east. Just keep eyes on that.
Right. Right, just get some scanning of that. Get on this wall, get some scanning of that town in front of us.
Right, hello, 10, it's 11 Charlie, message over.
10, send.
109.
11 Charlie, we arrived to our location, but we have no eyes from this position. Are we allowed to move up a bit? Over.
In a small compound.
10, Roger, feel free to move up if you want. Feel free to move down into the tree line to your south.
Defeat, you got eyes on this, bearing 100.
Going in shortly anyway, won't you? Over.
Aye.
Roger. I've got one guy on the balcony outside. Actually, ×2 on the balcony outside. Can you see any more?
Scanning.
Eyes on, 2 times infantry, 110.
No, that's it.
Right.
Patrol going around, just on the sides, probably bearing 116.
Oh, there they are.
Correction, 109. 2 times enemy bearing 12.
Carter? How many was in that foot patrol? 2? I'm gonna presume 2 somewhere, because somebody should not be alone.
There's 2 now, one's going, 1, 2, 3, just gone behind the building. 1 building.
Roger that. Hello, 10, this is 12. Charlie, message over.
10, send, over.
12, Charlie, we're now at our SBF position. I've currently got eyes on 1 times additional patrol going round the town in a clockwise motion. Over.
10, Roger. As soon as you get some decent eyes on them, feel free to just fucking end their existence. Over.
Okay.
Hello, 10, this is 11 Charlie, message over.
Right, Fader, push over here.
Contact an enemy patrol heading 118.
10, wait 1, out.
Where's that patrol?
Oh, 12 Charlie, it's 10, acknowledge my last, over.
12, Charlie, acknowledged, over.
10, Roger, out to you.
Right, Duffy, I want your data fire team to focus fire on bearing 100 on those 2 times on the balcony.
So ready to move out when you give us a go. Over.
Aye.
10, Roger. As soon as 13 pushes
Roger
in,
that.
they'll inform you that
Right,
they're moving
Charlie,
in.
bearing 110.
Also assault.
About to lose him.
Out to you. 13 Charlie, this is 10.
Right.
What's my last, over?
Fader, with your eyes.
13 Charlie, acknowledge it's your last bit, advise we're also pushing into the town now. Out.
Behind the wall, just behind the 2 men
Right.
at bearing 110. You went inside the building.
Duffy, you are free to engage with your fire team.
Roger that. Delta, 2 times infantry, bearing 110, rapid fire.
Alright, let's get some better eyes. Carter with me.
Additional target, bearing 103 in the garage, 1 times infantry. Spencer, are you all the way down there at the wall? Oh no, oh, never mind. Never mind.
Oh yeah. Charlie fire team bearing 117. Range to target 200 meters. Rapid fire. Hold still.
Delta check fire, 10 Bravo is coming.
Right, he's down. Carter, there should be a guy pinned to the right.
Behind the building.
Fader, push up, get on my left.
10 Bravo's moving into the little patio balcony where we took those guys out.
Use fucking grenades.
Negative. Fader, bit further left, space out.
Shoot. Aye.
13 Charlie, this is 10, be advised.
Okay, chaps, watch your fire. 13 should be pushing in.
I'm currently treating him, just continue on, I'll get into you when he's up.
Oh dear. Carter, oh, there he is, bearing 120. Slow down your rate of fire, car. Right, he's down.
Eyes on. Contact bearing 108
Charlie,
inside this church.
Bravo, be advised once you're in the town, make sure you are checking your shots. We do have friendlies moving amongst the buildings. Out.
In the church, bottom left window.
Yeah, roger that. Do not engage. 10 Bravo is pushing up ahead of. Hello, 10 Bravo. This is 12 Charlie. Message over.
0 Bravo, go ahead, over.
12 Charlie. We're currently overwatching a position right now. To the church to your right, there is an enemy in the bottom left window. Over.
0 Bravo, roger that. Church, right hand side. I'll get rid of them. Out.
Well, I was saying it more to so you don't get shot, but you can't engage. What the hell? Bearing 119 in the Reed's red shirt. He's coming out now. Yes.
Got him. Nice.
Right, Carter, you watch that bearing. Fader, watch bearing 1. Actually, overwatch 10 Bravo at bearing 106. Duffy, how's your eyes?
Limited. But we can't see a lot of the town, but that is part that I think 1-1 is already cleared.
Roger. Where?
I see him. I saw him go in from the left, and then there was fire. And I think the guy in the left window is still up.
Yeah, he is. I don't think he went in the church. For one, the guy in the left window is not. Oh wait, he just moved.
Hello, 10. It's 11 Charlie. Message over.
10 said over.
11 Charlie, be advised we have 2 times tier 1 holding our position on the eastern part of town.
Charlie 14, bearing 120, red shirt, bearing 200 meters, rapid fire.
Scratch last part, we're holding at the northern part of town.
10 Roger, if you just mark your position on the map.
Magazine.
Hold there, do what you can for now. Out to you. Hello, 12 Charlie, 10. Can you get eyes on 11's location? Over.
12 Charlie, stand by. Out. One, 2 Charlie, 10. Would 11 be anywhere next to the white smoke? Over. Oh, is that them?
Hello, 12 Charlie. This is 11 Charlie. Message over.
12 Charlie, send message over.
11 Charlie. Our position is marked on the map. We're at grid square 146208. Over.
Okay, pretty much at least. 12 Charlie, roger that. I can just about see where you are, but it's a lot of foulage. Over.
1 Charlie, roger that. Out.
Duffy, you got any eyes on 1?
Had, not anymore. Spencer, do you see him?
Yeah, I see them. They're bearing 106.
Yeah, I saw the church.
Hello, 1 Charlie, it's 10. I'll be approaching your position from
we got
west
Right.
shortly.
Carter?
Now I'm going to use that position you've taken and...
You and Fader move up to that wall just there.
Next to the garage.
Oh, acknowledge. Over.
Yep.
1 Charlie, acknowledge.
Fader?
Out.
Yep. Push yourself up to that wall there with Carter.
Watch.
What was the reason why they were asking us if we could see them?
No, I don't know.
They're apparently carrying a wounded.
Yeah, they got wounded, but what's that got to do with if we can see them or not?
I don't know. I don't know. Can't really see much from here anyways.
Right, you've got a wall in front of you. If you want to push your Delta 5 team up with it, you're bringing yourself in line with Charlie.
You want us on this wall here?
No, just in front of you, over there.
Delta, push up to the wall. Spencer, you're already at it.
See, I'm thinking 3 minutes ahead.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
Fuck off! 1-1 seems to be having some problems with casualties.
There he goes.
They have moved inside this 2-story building, treating wounded probably.
Another one at that wall.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-0, message, over.
1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1-0, 1-2, you have to push into the town and make your way to the church, set up an ARD in the church. We're going to take all our casualties into there, and then we'll need your CMT treating them, over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Do you wish me to clear the buildings en route, over?
1-0, only if you take contact, and then we've got a couple of casualties you're dealing with, over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Inbound 2 mics, out. Okay, chaps, let's hustle. Section prepared to bound forward. Carter, you stay where you were.
Delta, maintain extended line.
Push further right if you can. Carter, space out left.
We still have a guy.
Oh, god damn it. No. Fader, space out left. 178. Roger. We'll deal with him as we go. Section prepare to bound. Dow give current fire. Charlie prepare to move. Charlie move. Down. Carter on your next bound. Space it right.
Up.
Dow take this to a leapfrog.
Hello, 1-3 Charlie, this is 1-0, sit rep, over.
1-3 Charlie, we're pushing him through the compound of the town at the moment. Currently being engaged by some guy. We have that one tier 1 that you're currently treating, over.
Spencer, don't go so far forward.
Now back up because of my miraculous healing hand. He's here helping us treat some wounded. We're making our way to the
next one, just hold until we catch up.
I'll send you some message.
Charlie, take it all the way to the wall.
Once we Charlie, acknowledge that. Out.
Roger, okay. Doubt you free to bound. Okay, we're about here. Right, okay. Okay. Down to, is your route through these reeds to the buildings got any good cover?
Yeah, we've got a small wall there.
Roger that, push up to next small wall.
Got advanced.
Whoa! Contact front. Building, wreck. Rapid fire. Bearing 120. Ceasefire.
To the left, there was 1 times enemy.
Roger that, I'm not sure if I saw an MTP. Delta, push up to the buildings if you can. Start getting to the church.
Delta advance to ruin building.
Charlie 5 team, peel left. Nice job, car. Peel left.
Got friendlies here, Spittle, at the buildings.
Roger that.
I'll want to Charlie. It's 1-0 message over.
Fader, keep going. Got comms. Fader, go.
Hello,
1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1-0, cancel my last 1-1. I'm currently now in the church, dealing with any casualties. Can I get you your section to deal with all buildings on
Hold.
the western and southwest side? Over.
1-2 Charlie, acknowledged. Out. Duffy, I want you to take the buildings south of the church in those 3 building cluster. Hold in a defensive posture on the eastern side below the road. See it?
Yeah, seen 3 buildings.
Roger that. I'm going to have Charlie sweep the ones on this side of the road. Proceed. Right, let's go.
On me.
Peeling. Just get into the cover, get into the wall. Peeling. Yeah, get in. Right, on me. Come here. Right, oh. Okay, what we're doing, this has been cleared. So what we're going to do, we're going to sweep through these buildings along this road, and then hopefully we'll relink then at the bottom. Doug, is that you?
No.
Roger that. Okay, Fader, I need to take us out through the eastern entrance, go through the tree line, and then we'll go through our patrol marker. Good? Got it? Like this way.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, fresh mags, everyone. Right, let's go.
Can you wait for me to set it?
What did he say?
I thought you called it.
Hello, 1-0, this is 1-3 Charlie. Be advised, 1-0 Bravo is currently unconscious. Over.
1-0, Roger.
Let's go. Carter, stay on these walls. Provides overwatch. Once we clear the first building, push through. Clear from the left.
All 3 buildings clear.
Open the door.
Set.
Going in. Going to the left.
Going right.
Place is clear.
Right clear, building clear. Standing by. Dropping marker. If I can find a green dot. Quickly. Should be like a favourites button. Right, let's go. Right. Stay on that wall to my left. Carter, on me. Wait a minute, this has been cleared. Going in.
All stations, this is 1-0. I have marked RV4 in red 145-205. 1-2, make your way there. Clear the area. 1-1, pick up your casualties, make your way there as well. 1-3.
Duffy, hold at your position. I'm going to relink with you. Charlie with me.
Aye.
1-1 Charlie, acknowledged.
Right, let's go on this road. On me, Fader. 1-2 acknowledged. Moving out now. Out.
Give me a second, I'm just
right. Fader, what we're going to do, we're going to mount down here. I don't care if we think it's cleared. I want to mount it. So, obviously, do the whole leapfrogging down into bits of cover on the road. So if you take the left, I'll take the right, and then I'll have car on the left again. Right, so you want to get yourself in cover over there? Got you covered? Right. Carter, get on Fader's position, and then I'll bound past. Moving.
Phil, do you want us heading out towards the RV?
Stand by, we're reeling with you. Fader, move. Okay.
Set.
Pushing over.
Yeah.
Carter on me, Fader follow on.
Hello, 1-1 Delta, this is 1-3 Charlie.
Duffy, what building are you in?
The last one of the 3.
Roger that.
1-3 Charlie, this is 1-1 Delta. Wrong chat, apologies.
Fader, just take you and Carter to the end of this road here. Oh, where's he gone? Right. So what we'll do, we'll push out in extended line, push direct south and sweep it. So have Charlie left, out, right on me.
How about we just take the other road and we'll push up on the left side?
Go for it. Carter, get on my left.
Let's get on an extended line on the road.
Fade, if you can, space it right. Duffy, call win set.
Smith, you coming?
Yeah. Oh, there. Tell you what.
Okay, we're set.
Right, let's push it off. Let's go, direct south. Right, Fader, space out quite far right. Let's back this the fuck out.
Okay, let's spread this out a bit.
Duffy, do you need me to spread Charlie right?
No, we've got enough room. It was just a road that was a bit cramped.
Told him that I was stitched, and then I walked away.
We're going along the road, just passing RV4.
Roger that. Hello, 1-0, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
Over.
Hold. Carter, tell Duffy to hold. 1-2 Charlie, RV4 is cleared. I'm now holding on the southern arc from ARD, over.
1-0, Roger. So, all 1-2, I'll leave it to you to organise the ARD. Push it a bit the RV a bit further west if necessary, so we're in the open. Make sure all CMTs are at the centre dealing with casualties. Over.
1-2 Charlie, acknowledged. Out.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie. This is 1-1 Charlie. Message over.
1-1 Charlie, send message over.
1-1 Charlie. We have arrived at the RV4, setting ourselves up on the northern arc. Over.
Okay. 1-2 Charlie, Roger, out. Duffy, bring your Data Fire team in a bit and form the southeastern semi-ARD of our arc. Smith, pull into centre. On me.
Alright, roger that. Spencer, back it up a bit.
Duffy, control section over to you. I'm going to organise the full ARD.
Aye.
Smith, CCP will be here. Organise casualties.
I'll splint you heart rate.
Who's Matthews? Blakeway?
Yeah. Once you've done that,
are you sending your fire team to cover the west?
Stitch him? Yes.
Roger that, proceed.
Rog. I'm checking his pulse and his blood pressure. Bear. Yeah, Roger.
Blakeway, say again your last.
Give him saline, please, mate. It's alright, no.
Underwood?
Yeah, mate.
Where's your fire team?
Oh, I was originally doing east, but...
Right. What I want you to do, I want you to take what room... how many men you got? 4? 3. I want to take your 3, cover the northern arc, watch our back towards the town. There's no one there currently.
So you want me to take northern then?
Yeah, take north. I'm going to stretch my Data Fire team around to cover this arc.
Rightio. Right, we're taking north, guys.
Right. Spencer?
Yeah.
Duffy?
Aye.
What we want to do, I need to drag Data Fire team further around, cover this east. I'm moving 1-3 to the north, that's completely open.
In approximately
Okay,
3 mics. We will make sure the CMTs get the casualties on board first, then we'll go 1-1, 1-2, 1-3 once the casualties are on board. Acknowledge, over.
1-1 Charlie. Roger that. Out.
1-2, Roger, out.
1 2 Charlie, roger that. Out.
Yeah. So that's why his blood pressure is going up,
Lewis?
because his heart rate is stabilising.
ARD as best I can. It's okay. 1-1's over here to the west. 1-2's covering south to kind of east. I've got Underwood purely on north, watching our back.
Yeah, no worries. Flight should be in about 3 minutes, they said, so I've set up HLS. I'm ready to pop smoke. Like I said, make sure CMCs get the casualties on first before anyone else.
Roger. Points of weakness, however, are the northwest, I believe, and the northeast, purely because of 1-3's lack of members.
Yeah, fair one. I mean, there's not much we can do about that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I'll see if I can. I've stretched 1-2. I'm going to see if I can stretch 1-1 a little bit.
Is Michaela only casualty up now? Is everyone else up?
From what I can tell, yeah, 1-2 base took no casualties. I can get a Kazan report going.
Pop and blue smoke.
Like I said, his
Lewis, do you want a platoon Kazan?
should be coming back up, so just mark it in.
Wait till we're in the chopper.
Roger.
There he is, right, just bear with me, Mikhail, don't do anything.
Mikhail's back.
Yep, right, don't move. Right. That's right,
Mikhail's back up. I'm okay to return my section.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, Smith, with me.
1-3 out.
Okay, chaps, we'll be boarding up second. 1-1 will go in, then 1-2, and follow 1-3. Stay with me, Smith. Duffy, start curling Delta Fire Team in.
Alright, let's bring it in. Get your orbital position.
Right, bring it past the reeds.
Scratch that, Spencer, bring it in further to the west.
Actually, scratch that. Might scratch that. Delta, start peeling into the Chinook.
Roger that. Spencer, change your plans and get in.
Charlie Fire Team, follow on from Delta. Two in, last man. 1-2 Charlie, reporting all in, out.
Yep. That would be an easy thing to guard. All night. We used to play Bailey midnight, that was fun. Yeah, Bailey did play too. 1-3 all in, out. I'll switch into this guys.
know you blasted that for fucking longer to happen at the height.
Everyone out? Everyone out?
1-2, form of herringbone on me.
No, just in case you want an extra power to
A bandage on it.
join us, or you can.
Congratulations, guys. You handily dispatched with Captain Sparrow's salty sea dogs.
Listen, I've got a crazy story for you, but
you'll never know.
Well,
if it wasn't a jar of dirt, I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
you'll
sure.
never know now. You didn't decide. It's been lost forever.
No. But why is the rum gone?
You'll never know.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, alright everyone, you're about to get Zeus healed, but we can assist flight with objective slingshot to the southeast of the island, so yeah, just wait here while you get Zeus healed, and then fucking once you've got healed, peg it to get more ammo.
Just FYI,
Oh, cool.
unless
We're doing more stuff?
unless
Actually,
there were
could you bring
people
the box
shot
to
that I
us?
don't know about, I healed everybody.
I don't know, we can ask him, Peach, can you bring the ammo boxes here instead?
I don't want to break them.
You won't break, actually.
Get some action
Yeah, I don't want to touch it.
No, there's a spare set of ammo. There's a spare set of ammo.
Why don't you just go to supplies and spawn down the ones that I made so you could spawn them down? Like the general resupply.
I'll do it.
Because there's about 1 million crates.
I got it.
We've only got tax FAB.
By the way, Gibbons, you did a poor job as much as I see it's bleeding still.
You're very specific.
Why are you blaming me?
You said that you healed everyone. You did a poor job because Lundgren's bleeding still.
That's what I said. Everybody who told me they were injured. Chumley, hot mic. Oh, it's not you.
It's Lewis.
Oh, it's Lewis.
Fuck me, I'm bleeding. What do I do?
You put a tampon in it?
Is anyone hurting anymore?
Oh, they
Should
are.
I heal Joel?
Lundy was.
Yeah, Lundgren's still bleeding.
Is he?
Carter's got an injury.
Period. No, I'm not still bleeding, but it's my period.
Hey, are your wounds still active? Because if so, I need to fix them.
Are they still active?
They aren't.
Are they on you? Have you been concealed?
No, they are not. They are not.
Okay, good.
Over, Pete's over here.
Alright everyone, ammo boxes behind me, feel free to rearm.
Anyhow.
No.
Do you want to
rearm.
go and actually do signal boy things?
I almost had to use my whole belt.
Or do you want to...
Most of my med supplies.
I would enjoy getting to shoot something.
So you want to... So which one? Because you get a triple.
I mean, what kind of gear are we talking about?
Great, but you want to be an AR for the night? Or the last half of this night?
You Russian guy.
Talking to me?
Well, we be an AR for the rest of the night?
Yeah, sure.
Assaulted the base, taking out the...
Actually, yeah, Underwood, I said would.
What?
Okay.
There you go everyone, bit of ammo, bit of meds, and some AP.
Thank you.
Ah, so we're not allowed to...
I might go on the ground for this one, Pelly, if that's alright. Because, we miss action.
Belly?
Yes.
In grade 201065, I put HLS Tortuga.
Alright.
So, yeah.
Tortuga.
HLS
No,
Tortuga.
you shouted at me inside.
Oh, McFly, you want to take the flank for this one as well as McCarthy?
Yeah, sure.
Oh
yeah, who was the one that popped flares at the beginning?
Pop flares at the beginning.
He did a Mitchell.
Oh, right.
FYI.
Yes.
I think I found. I think I've worked out a correlation.
Well, I also noticed at point the FPS dropped to 7 when we had like a big lag spike.
If there's a rifle there, just grab it.
Just so we were out of range of people so that I can actually pay attention to what we're saying. So the correlation I've noticed at the moment, right? So whilst we were all separated, the FPS was steady and only reached 75%.
Yeah.
Now we are all back at Camp Sword. The FPS has only just dropped past 61.
Okay.
Not the FPS, the CPU.
Mm.
So either it's because everybody's rendering this here, or it's because we're all together at one location. But whilst we went into that town, the FPS was nothing, while there was nobody here. Not FPS, CPU.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's the amount of objects we're rendering.
Could be, but then again, they are all vanilla and static.
Yeah, they're vanilla, but again, remember that at the moment, Debbie's doing all the processing because Physic isn't taking over Zeus. And these Zeus objects would be technically classed as something Karen would take over.
Yeah. So, what you're saying, was it worse when we were all together?
Right now is worse than when we were separated and nowhere near Camp Sword.
Right, okay.
So the more objects down, the more the CPU works, I think. I think it's the CPU. I think it's Camp Sword that's actually here that with all these objects that's causing the CPU to say hi.
So what you're saying is that when we go into towns, we just need to send a section in.
No, the town wasn't too bad. The CPU wasn't awful. The time that I really noticed it, like I said, is when we were all in the back of a helicopter and then came here. And now it's struggling.
Hold on a second, I wonder if... hold on.
So, like I said, I wonder if it's because of how many objects...
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Okay. Interesting.
Look at Zusat.
I doubt
the Zusat site was amazing.
But it's all there.
You can barely see fuck through it though.
Yeah, but it was amazing.
I mean...
It was amazingly shit, just like the L86.
I mean, when I had it today, it seemed to be generally decent. There's a zoom on it.
Okay, it's got a zoom, but it's also got a center post that takes up about half of the fucking sight picture.
That might be just a game thing. It definitely didn't in my one. I thought the vision in it was quite good.
Okay.
Right, cool.
All stations 1-0, can I get all ICs on me? Out.
Say a record, right?
I think fucking Underwood. Yeah, he's still over there. Anyway, I'll throw him in later. Right, check him out. So you'll see in grid 208067 we'll have objective slingshot in the town of Silicano. Flight have already bombed the shit out of it. There should still be some infantry in there for us to kill. So we're going to land at HLS Tortuga 201065. From there, 1-3 are going to break off to 205066. From there, they should have some relatively decent eyes of the town. They'll be acting as SDF. And 1-2 at this and 1-1 at this point we've broken off. We'll make your way this way. 1-2 will start up here on this hill and essentially provide SBF 1-1 while they clear these buildings and make their way up to phase line Alpha. Once 1-1 reaches phase line Alpha, 1-2 and 1-1 will then assault through up to the next phase line and on and on and on. I'm sure you all remember how to do this.
Yeah.
Cool. Once we've made our way through the town, it shouldn't be too strenuous according to Pelly, but we'll see. Once you reach the red line, that is it. It's just set up at RV5. 1-3 will then follow on, and then we'll get picked up and brought back here for medals and biscuits.
One question.
Yes.
I assume 1-2 is taking point whilst we're moving to our markers?
Yes, 1-2 will be taking point from you two. So as soon as we land at HLS-Tortuga, 1-3 will just make a beeline for their marker, and you guys will go for yours. 1-2 taking point.
Zeusson, wherever he is.
Cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, feel free to brief your lads. I'm pretty sure they heard me because I'm yelling, but give him a brief anyway because I need to get a drink. So 2 minutes.
Hendrix?
Yar.
So, let's put it here.
Let me know what you guys are taking off, and I'll...
What is it?
So you look at your map.
Yeah.
So obviously you're saying, like, you know, we'll push off directly. So I've just put a marker down with 1-1 and 1-2 form points, so we'll just essentially get ourselves there, and then just make sure we're organised and we push off.
Yeah, right.
Let me get the...
Yeah, cool.
You can hover over the town and just spray bullets at it.
Be a squirrel. Step 2, have a secret.
Well, I've got
Okay, chaps, if you're opening your maps, we're essentially going down to the lower southeastern corner of the map to take out the town of Salicano. Apparently it's already been bombed by flight quite a bit. 1-3 will be providing SBF on hill. Us and 1-1 will push off east. We will provide SBF for 1-1 until they've cleared up to phase line alpha, at which point we'll then clear through the town together. Any questions?
5 minutes. Nay.
Well, it's the continuation of what we've been. So we've technically annihilated everything. I'll insert the infantry and see what's happening. Maybe they're screaming over the radio like, it's not bad. Yeah. Oh god, please help us, there's too many of them. Broken arrow. My god. Yeah, you could take the F-35, tornado. Do whatever. Tornado. I was tempted to spool Afghan, to be fair. Just use the rocket buds. Oh. Bro, everyone's gone to bed, what the fuck?
They're all right.
And I'm back.
What?
I just want to point out where I said nice, that is actually copyright of Hendrix. You can't use it anymore.
Nice.
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 I don't know, I missed it.
I've already told them it's copyright.
Do me.
Huh? Since everyone's briefed, let's go.
My lawyers will be in touch.
Right, lads, lasses,
Just
critical
one to
glasses, are we all briefed and ready?
Yep.
Ourselves on the chinny, get ready to go.
I don't wanna stand up. Yep. Fader, carry on.
Message, Trevor.
1-3 Charlie, send
Fader,
message.
carry on.
1-0, hurry up. Order. I'm moving out.
Forward.
Kicks in.
My bad.
1-1, all in.
So no reset.
2 in.
3 in.
4 in.
6 in.
5 in.
2 in. Yeah. No,
Spencer, you in?
I'm in.
All in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Right, over that, all in. 1-2, all in, out.
1-3, all in, out.
Straight for your blue.
Blue.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2. stand by to push out. Fader, let's push out direct east.
On the move.
Section, follow on.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Fader, should be a tree line coming up to our east, and should just follow that along. Right, hold there. Low 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
1-1 Charlie, sent your message over.
1-2, you are free to push up in front of me and take over the push forward, over.
1-1 Charlie, I assumed you guys were taking point, as that's what we discussed with Lewis.
What?
Over.
Okay. 1-2 Charlie, disregard my last then out. Right, keep going, Fader. Duffy? I swear I'm either having one of those nights where I'm hearing two different things.
I think so, because yeah, I've taken the front. I assumed you wanted to want to take front because it's a road crossing, and you wanted to do a road crossing and then have us take the front. But I don't know.
No, but I'm pretty sure it was 1-1 and then 1-2 would push out because that way it's in order.
No, we were first because our assault marker is further forward, so we won't. So 1-1 wouldn't be hanging in the breeze at their marker.
That's why I'm hearing different things.
I think that's how he would have done it, or why he did it.
I don't know, I'm either mixing things up or I'm just tired.
Probably tired.
Okay, chaps, make sure you got fresh mags.
Oh, 1-3 Charlie, 1-0. Scrapper's in your section, is he not? Over.
1-3 Charlie, he is, but I believe he's at
Yeah,
AFK, so we moved off the valve.
Sorry,
Over.
1-0, he's no longer AFK, he's now tagging along next to 1-1. Over.
1-3 Charlie, roger that. I'll see if I can draw a line for him to follow and he can get lost on that somehow. Out. Coming up to the road.
Okay. Section prepared to hold, just have a quick look down this road. Otherwise we'll do a section road crossing. Right, section hold. Let's have a look. Okay. Right, Fader.
Yep.
See this lip we got going here?
Hello, 1-2 Charlie. This is 1-1 Charlie. Message over.
Stand by. 1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1-1 Charlie. What is the hold up? Over.
1-2 Charlie, we're about to cross a road. We're making sure there's nobody watching it. Over.
1-1 Charlie. Roger that. Out.
Okay, so you see, we've got this crest. Drop behind the cover. So we'll push back a little bit, and we'll do the road crossing there. So at least we've got a bit of a defilade to hide behind.
Yep.
Right, cool, let's go. So right here. Carter with me. Right, Vader, you take this side, I'll take Carter and myself on the other. Down, follow on, and push over. Right, we'll do it here. Right, push over. I'll push. Yeah, move in.
Pushing through, taking front.
All station, this is 1-0. Flight neglected to tell us that we're dealing with Russian army, not pirates, so yeah, be aware. Out.
Hey. Delta, break off to position. Vader?
Turn again.
Break off Delta to your position. Yeah, I was just gonna say,
You want us to just go to the format marker?
the 1-2.
One last man crossing.
Right. Yeah, understood.
Yeah. You last man?
Oh, yeah.
Vader, let's go.
Dude in the doorway.
Right, take us off. Hendrix, you do realise my data kept pushing off so to guide you in, but okay.
Was it, mate? Okay.
Oh, you were there? Okay. Yeah, they kept pushing because obviously you didn't stop and so I couldn't redeploy.
Okay.
That's Murphy.
Right, let's follow our section.
Set at 1-2 marker.
Roger, 50 minutes out. Keep low, guys. Okay.
AD threat.
Carter?
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-1 Charlie, message over.
And we take this corner, keep low. 1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1-1 Charlie, if you would please tell us when you're set up, so we will start moving into the buildings to your east. Over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Stand by. Out. Right. Duffy, you set?
Aye.
Yeah, we got a Russian UAS direct to our front.
Not seen.
Directly beneath your AR's field of fire. Got a UAS in there, they've probably got light mechanised.
No, 1 sec.
Aye.
Right, I'm set. You happy to for me to give Hendrix to go ahead? Right.
Yeah, let 1-3 tell them to fucking take out whatever they can, even though fucking Gazas and UASs and shit.
Oh, you want us to destroy them, ATM? Lewis.
Archer 1-1, this is Widow 2-3, message over.
No, I'll just tell them to fucking annihilate.
Lewis?
I'll talk to Mikhail.
Oh. It's making so much sense.
Wait a sec for 1-1.
Some rocket plugs on the town plug if I give you 4.
Spittle, 1-1 in position.
Yes. I was basically asking you, do you want me to give them the go-ahead?
Yeah, let's
okay.
go.
We've got a US in my front. Do we AT it, or are you talking the flight or something like that?
I'll talk to Mikhail.
Yeah.
Is that the same one they're on about now? No, yeah, let 1-3 deal with that.
Okay, roger.
If they miss, then you deal with it. But yeah, get 1-1 doing it. Cool.
Hello, 1-1, this is 1-2 Chai, message over.
1-1 Charlie, send your message over.
1-2 Chai, you are free to push in now, over.
1-1 Charlie, roger that, out.
Okay, chaps, 1-3 should be taking out the UAS in front of us. Keep your heads down.
Yeah, might as well.
Where are these Russians meant to be?
In the buildings.
some ammo in it.
Alright. Duffy, I want you to reposition Dow a bit further to our right. Cover 1-1's approach.
Alright. Let's shimmy this to the right a bit.
So sharpness will come up out of the vehicle.
Spencer, listen to Duffy. Shift to the right.
Let's keep eyes out northeast then as well.
Why is there nothing here?
I believe we are taking fire, but I can't tell where from.
It's the truck.
Probably shrapnel, right.
Okay.
You guys moving over to right?
Yeah, we are just on the other side of the wall team.
Oh. Oh, they're launching it. Oh. Eyes on you as bearing 348.
Far? Close?
200 meters, 150 meters. Delta, make sure you're overwatching 1-1.
Yeah, but I'm not shooting through him.
I took down a contact at 044.
Spill, I move to a different position because this is shite.
Roger. Duffy, you see that long building in front of you? 2 times windows with a door?
Right.
The thicker window, I believe I saw like plumes of smoke, so keep an eye on it for a shooter.
Alright.
Hello, 1-0, it's 1-1 Charlie, message over.
Charlie Fire Team, movement bearing 350.
Charlie, be advised, R2IC is currently down. We're holding at the southeast part of the town at our position, over.
Something there, Fader.
Roger. Roger, continue on. I'll grab your OSC and deal with them. Out.
Charlie 110 Bravo, be advised I'm in the town just doing fucking Ollie operator shit, so check your fire out.
One's crossing our line of fire.
Yeah, also keep an eye out for 10 Bravo.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-1 Charlie, message over.
You have friendlies at north Bravo.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, eyes on 0 Bravo north west of town.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-1
Yep.
Charlie, message over.
1-2 Charlie, send message over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised we are holding at the yellow line, over.
1-2, roger that. We'll begin to push down to phase line Alpha and cross over. Additional 10 Bravo is located in the bound of phase line Charlie to Delta, over.
We want the airstrike to land between...
1-1 Charlie, roger that, moving up now. Out.
Okay. Section, advance forward. Right. Duffy, I'm going to take the left side of the road if you take the right.
Alright.
Right. Garrison this building, let's push the other side.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie. This is 1-1 Charlie. Message over.
1-2, send message over.
1-1 Charlie, be advised. Contact directly to the building to your north. Over.
1-2 Charlie, acknowledged, out. Duffy, you heard him?
What did he say? I was busy with my Delta.
Contacts to the north, apparently.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie and 1-1 Charlie. Pull back and then do the cross phase line out. Fucking airstrike inbound out.
Section, withdraw, withdraw. Headshot, double time it, double time it.
Reach phase line alpha.
No, pull back to pre-assault positions, move in.
Alright. Spencer, back to first position.
Carter,
Bring it back in
what's been going on in the net? Why is Flight doing a airstrike?
Because I called it in, that's why I never told you to go in.
Bring it further west, Spencer.
You said we could go into assault.
No, I did not.
You gave me the... What?
I said earlier, I said you could support 1-1 so that they can get up to phase line alpha. And earlier in the brief I said we hold at phase line alpha. This is why we're holding.
Yeah, I thought you mentioned basically hold there and then we'll push together. That's what you meant.
Yeah, once this is done, you guys push it now.
I didn't know about that.
What the
Lewis, you do realise Mikhail's in there, right?
No, he's not.
Widow 2-3, good shit, Archer 1-1.
It'd be nice if somebody told us that was coming in.
Now you guys can go in.
We have friendlies
1-1 Charlie, and 1-2 Charlie. Now you
can Lewis, he is there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, he's going back in now. He just put on that saying like, right, I'm going back in.
So, did you tell us about the airstrike? Because I simply thought you meant push up to the phase line and then we just pushed together.
No, I said you pushed to the phase line. I never mentioned the airstrike earlier, but I did say just hold at the phase line and then we go in together. I never told you to go in just yet, you know.
Right, because I thought it would be a given, because obviously we wouldn't stop there for no reason.
Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
Permission to go to phase line
Well, it's
Bravo.
standard stuff. Yeah, let's push forward.
Okay, Delta advance. Same way we went in.
I've had enough of this.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie and 1-1 Charlie. Once you finish
Charlie, let's just push forward.
phase line Alpha, hold at phase line Bravo, as there will be another airstrike between phase line Charlie and Delta. Over.
1-1 Charlie, roger that. We're holding at the green line right now. Over.
1-2 Charlie, roger, out.
Let's get Sam Watcher.
Duffy, you hear the man?
Yeah, holding that Bravo, waiting for the strike.
New airstrike is going to be between Charlie and Delta phase lines.
Say again?
New fucking
airstrike to be Charlie and Delta base.
Okay.
Spittle, any idea when that airstrike is coming in?
Absolutely no idea.
Oh, good, because is there a Bravo somewhere between midline Bravo and Charlie?
Also, for one waiting here is taking the piss.
I mean, to be honest, it is flights.
L11 Charlie and 12 Charlie, feel free to push up to baseline Charlie. Out.
Okay, chaps, let's go. We'll go around the back.
1-1 Charlie acknowledges. Out.
1-2, roger, out.
I took some damage.
Yeah, roger that. Enemy dead on left. Going up. Vader said the bomb car with me. Whoa! Keep pushing, keep pushing. Duffy, we got enemy combatants down the road.
Wait, Duffy, I have problems.
I've had enough of this.
How's it going there, Charlie?
Out of my ass.
If you can, drag Spittle to safety, try to stabilize him. We'll try to get CMT over as quick as can.
That's good.
Carter, did you manage to take out those contacts?
Yeah. That's one fast contact on the road.
Alright.
Close the door.
House is clear.
Checking pulse. No heart rate. Checking his airways.
Has report for spill for the CMT.
Say again, Cutter.
Spill's really fucked. He's got head, arms, and possible right arm damage. No heart rate. Start CPR.
To that.
Still no heart
Carter,
rate.
mark your possession. CMT on the way.
I can mark it. Marked on building 1X.
Aye. Yeah, Bravo's reached next phase line, holding here. Let's hope that's her. Let's hope Smith can work his magic.
Doppler.
Smith on site. Duffy, where do you want us?
User
Keep
disconnected from your channel.
Your side of the road, reach the next phase line. Phase line purple. Charlie.
Well, stations 1-0, there are no more strikes inbound. Feel free to push past the phase lines once you are level with each other. Over.
Carter. We're gonna push, I guess.
Hello, 1-1 Charlie, this is 1-2 Charlie, message over.
Right, no heart rate. Should I go in with
Don't run away, you're saving the life.
1-1 Charlie, send your message over.
1-2 Charlie, we reach phase line Charlie. Are you free to go to the next one? Over.
1-1 Charlie, we are ready to move past phase line Charlie, and we just did. Over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Out, moving through to next phase line. Okay, Charlie, keep pushing. Smith, stay with Spittle, try and get him up, and Delta with me.
Right. So I've had this glitch before where it's in my bag, but
Carter, let's go.
Unless it's not in my bag, and I'm just
Duffy.
Aye.
Carter refuses to leave Spittle.
Carter, fucking go.
Can't really leave Spittle.
Smith is with him.
Yeah,
So, it's fine, Carter?
it's not. I am not a CMT, I don't know what the fuck what the fuck.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Alright, I'll get leave the CMT, let's go.
Check his airways. Are they open? If they are, do CPR. Make sure he's not bleeding.
Where the hell is Duffy? Duffy.
Sure.
Hello, 1-2 Charlie, this is 1-1 Charlie, message over.
1-2 Charlie, send your message over.
1-1 Charlie, we are holding at phase line Delta, waiting for your mark. Over.
1-2 Charlie, roger that. Not fully reached the next phase line yet. We'll give you mark when ready to step off. Out.
Hello, 1-3 Charlie, it's 1-0, message over.
1-3 Charlie, send your message over.
1-0, from your position, feel free to make your way to
Smith, keep me updated.
5. Over.
Right, his airways need some work.
1-3 Charlie, on the move now. Out.
Hyperextend head, then AccuVac, then insert Kingalty.
Hello stations, this is 1-0. I've just been informed by Pelly contacts are all done, so to save time, everyone just feel free to index now, and look forward to seeing you all in debrief. Out.
Everybody free to